Barcelona and so fast and so by Oka Scotland Hearts of Midlothian Oma Lucy Ama and Celtic ni Rangers sha Omo close to gab number 3 now Omo team dia kon 9 before me no be matches no Benra St Mirren Eshomo ye de hon sem nyina enso eba e wa se Coppa Italia no suma enra sorry AC Milan no mo tino mo na mu ene international omonso de Torino Asia kan matches no dos pa Copa del Rey hona so your Sociedad Alaves your Valencia Athletic Bilbao and also baso ene matches a wodo ayabo no ye de hu nsem nyina no enso ba ye befia na se ye darling pon so abetrase ye de fisem na to how to folk new MD every president is similar to just say second vice for aircraft position no about a surprise at the one Samba Kofi Adams agasa their father new sport bill and so and then somehow do Cassias yaboano ya de eba na and then so ba be chirem Cassias ye be chirem wa be so call World Cup no wa be so call World Cup no ye ba be chirem emunsem wa oye ticket application random selection application bi no and then they say fourth
yeah na fourth
echna ena FIFA ebe communicate say unyaya anaze wanya
okay
say random selection it is a draw no it is FIFA ebe communicate am so unyaya anaze wanya so unyaya na so mo ti omsika Andy
chawan
so I say
yeah
so unyaya I think they give you a day or two na card now the share so no also was ka so a omobeti na the ticket na ma say when yes ka you lose the ticket. FIFA say for the first time Omenya the last time over 50 million ticket applications obviously been seen that in the history of the World Cup over 50 million people and a ticket to watch the World Cup. Once about South America for the huge fanfare obviously Argentina for the end only Argentina for the World Cup no. You remember first match in that stadium hono. Bet 3 quarters yomo dia. Omo quantity o. The tell some to fans in there no to neutrals there so. Omo to black market there nyina. E tu bebo e be 60,000 capacity stadium ni mbe 40,000 here. Argentina for. Omo maba no. Omo bo first match, second match. Ne bi be ka ho. Third match ne be come qualify from group A. Omo say Argentina for Chrono Magiafa. Kata say oh ade bi be kan was asomo doso na de mani you grand say omo bobo no more stadium hodo na bi nso akogu fan park hodo ama why your ma no mo support your team no this World Cup it promises to be very interesting na and the betre hankofo besiako especially so you businessman now you want to experience the World Cup it's almost on back Ghana expo kra e honum na iba be kan Latina travel and tours wasem e dey ache T4 said the intia also mo na ade why down mo say yenchirem omo say they give visa assistance they don't give visa and the old menu no chirem
yeah visa assistance ni chere say ye beboa wo niam a obehia requirements e bia US embassy for them be require no ye be chere chere ni nyina de wuni ye be chere amoaye ti ye beboa wo ama wo akwa o visa ho asem na se be a wonsa be ka o visa na enye se yen na visas ni gu your office na oba near the abo bukunum di amount
enti almost say almost target pa a working class people 7 prediasa Latina travel and tours onim so mo na Brazil Ghana ban e de show mo nsamo de parliamentarians nyina akoy omuna the last World Cup in Qatar omuna GMPC no e de yi omunkofo nyina mo so omfo omunko what they do is that they deal with corporate institutions tebia MTN and MTN because so you say they work at 40 ko it form command you say bia petroleum commission you say we mu ko form command sa company ne come wasem now almost say almost per working class people so be say team obi say chairman agi say bia chairman agi so baka say bia and the only family on go World Cup what I say o the dan Latina travel and tours no more yen she na ma
okay
o ma bibi o ma show nioma many embassies needing kita one person.
Okay.
Bank statement. Nay, company registration, employee status, and then once I money now the ninja much show nina moye. No ma try no ma jevisano. Oma mansa kavisano. Sada mekano. Oma boa mansa kavisano. No ma package in so hotel abeda game tickets and internal transport ni sada nina oma say nina. It's about the kahonsem at the achaye na tifo and so ujumadi so. Emra ya kwa mononi agofa honsem abano. Okay. Bibia de din
adom kakra
na just voina as a fofana o sugo and nothing.
Say biana obi aka achiro mo say omo ba be hye mo qualify ako final na.
Which is say it's no more rivalry, it's ownership.
Na say de mo hye omo pa.
Ownership. Medum say Trent ni ejai say kwasi say o Liverpool nkoyi sana Arsenal mo pa asem kaka. Say Liverpool for God ni amni asade ni muni asem.
Na say mo hye omo na me nche be as Chelsea for ne su ni say omo as a trophy we be an competitive age for this season. More indications no one be trophyless. Because league media even who bubu start Chelsea for now. They are not sure they can win the league.
In all competitions since 2020.
Yeah.
Chelsea shall Arsenal. Chelsea shall Arsenal 2-2, Arsenal 2-1, Arsenal 3-1, Arsenal 1-0. David Chelsea Ashabako. Chelsea shall Arsenal 2-0 in 2020. Arsenal 4-2, Arsenal 1-0, Arsenal 3-1, 2-2, 5-0, 1-1, 1-0, 1-1, Arsenal 3-2. Yeah, a ownership.
10 games.
The money side, then
it is 10 games. Almost Arsenal.
Difficult to get double over Chelsea. So we say Chelsea home and away. Chairman times say team beat me at Chelsea. Now both home and away. And then Arsenal ISR no. Sorry, at the Obama game when say Mede Mikel Arteta tutu oba wako awade. Na be mfienum eba mae. Ni aka kire ni se afiwe se wa anwo a yegu awade no. Nyame ahye oba na nimunyam.
Wani sen.
Okoye no okowo a ode nkora me yesa na ba fi.
Isa. So the game is 9.
Say mo dwen quadruple.
Say 9.
Nti oba onwo da ye de a wo twa mpo ye de a wo aka kire se afiwe de se wa anwo a wa nhwe awade no ye twam ye gu awade no nyame oba ya bompaye saa tie nyame tie no sufre ofa nyinsen oba na fa nyinsen no kwa awo so zo oba cheba wanfa akora ba ko ne bae
na se onyava awo ma je de ka se bi onyinsen no mko twa scan no
okay
ongo twa scan no and grand nine ne gu ne yam what I say you twa scan no go nyan we
ko nyame fa sa
what I say here for se go jigu Champions League gojigu league gojigu na FA Cup jigu
league ne gojigu ya no ntimi ntrafia
na just league ne jigu league ne but the American say oba no obompa ya na and wa frefru na you call hospital go try scanner you go try scanner and your quadruplets and grand nine the same what I say EFL FA Cup League and Champions League. Now the theater say, "Utimi go awoso." Na anye ye. But baby, I will say buy na go do there. Anye ye krade. Mienu.
Baby, anye say na na huum ye the first 3 months. Arsenal part the first 3 months.
Aye.
Jese ni say no gina.
And na the make we no kra no say we no. Gidi wom kakra no say. Won say kane no. Kane Arsenal na. Oh. Nanka City is Lucas, Casa Newcastle, City, Newcastle. They say City Mum, Yapomo, Newcastle, City Mum. Because Newcastle for no, I drink a catching City for. I say, but that honestly, I think it's done well. For former Oma Bonetia,
I have an advice for Chelsea. Because 10 games when they Arsenal, win maybe. Well, lose 7, I draw 3. Now last 4 games ya bo Arsenal home now score near 10-1 there. Mesrom so money Arsenal be bomb anthem blue is the color munja no mon kope nyumwe eraze begisti no na ma bro enyimon kofi na mu hwano mere maloko minim say money me adwen because nothing can save them when they are playing us.
I'm the last 4 games with Arsenal our Emirates no
yeah 10-1 yeah score line and run 9-1 normally back quicker. And the last 10 games.
Okay, but I'm here 1-0, 1-0, 5-0, 3-1.
10-1.
10-1. Say in 4 games at them is Chelsea has one goal.
And Arsenal
has 10.
See difference near two.
And then Rams are kind of so how much
Kai Havertz not in body ball. Hey, on so I count.
Aye. Kai buy and a bopper.
Because on the area threats in there or
and so in fact this year there was a squad depth. Arsenal will players more. No the Caneno. National squad need maybe 15 maybe. It is a 3 great bra. You say it looks like the coach know almost every position or like 2 players. I do love Okram yet because we want him to have a lot of playing time. Into Uncle Bo Maseka Canon Famra. So we are on Trahonya Rusty. Now, Marino Pride Kayaba. The Kai Pride Hotel Nana Marino Soko. It Marino Kono they be also Obama as a sub name hardly. Now Chelsea for the how Kepa. Who's almost chance Paul Munya and a Kepano. Osan save in the Sano. And I kept on Andy says the Chelsea are first almost on my Arsenal, almost dumping grounds. It looks like I'm a tenny. I quit Yomo because Kai Kepa and a bagui.
Nabakono, I quit Yomo or not in
Yancy. This will be a ABC. This will be a near. Yes, I'm not watching the team. No, a Casasso Chibi on check. On a Palmer, you know. Sana play a Palmer complaint, no one so ye, but no would play a concern.
Money Mike Duck was say, eh, Inchiri Mooney can come wood. Mr. Christian, I dare on Indiana Prof Cana. Said the Omusi, your baby now to Terry. I'm even 2 Lampet. I'm sorry for him goofy. What to our Kuma Betty?
Now see a Jane Hono, ya Jane Hono when you say League young winning war our Sales Park, you be winning Emirates. Son say Mamma Charles and Festus, Mamma Corribim. Say, unsa your venues will have Ayana who suffer, Sales Park is one of them. It for instance, Arsenal League now. Likely that Arsenal any Burnley no. I on the 9th of May. 9th May, yes. 17th, yes. 17th May, yes. 17th May. That's a week before the last game, And they likely say, yeah, they trophy from Arsenal. Say, it do an Arsenal more than 3 points ahead of City, and ahead of Nipodanechia. Because you mean that Arsenal win here, just the last game go lose, so I just trophy. It is the fanfare will be on that day on the 17th. So on the 17th, hopefully.
And also Burnley 16.
Burnley, they said that day you go with team, What I say? It is on that day, And it is where you former almost started almost saying Arsenal about the worst team of the Premier League. So Arsenal, a post course, who team we need too much. Anyway, Arsenal are first in the Premier League, first in the Champions League, and in the final of the Carabao Cup, and in the 4th round of the FA Cup. This is success.
FA Cup,
Salford, Wigan.
Yeah.
So it means that at least for a season to have all this for, but Arsenal should tread cautiously.
Because
what you say? Said about
6 months old.
I also Arsenal target pan. It is here. Arsenal there's a winner. Oh, Jack. So I said, "I hope I can trade back." But we say, "I hope on with tea to friend." With tea, you swat to. We swat it. Then I say, "Obana friends Hannah, Hannah one Sarah. I feed it, Sarah.
Now, more Chelsea has now read message. I say now, Arsenal is the only team with 2 stadiums: Stamford Bridge for training, Emirates for matches.
Just what you and then
drove our time no so can say
some so trade where is an match but I think it's been a great season, and that is what a football for a but together for anybody or recommend Andrea Beta to Arsenal, and I think the person has done a great job. Andrea Beta has been a difference this season. Of course, me take anything away from Ateta. Ateta is coaching very well, but Andrea Beta who say or identify say Arsenal's problem is not winning games. So Arsenal's problems here injuries bar. Nothing na asay. Enti Emra Ateta ni breya o se ngofa Sesko na Ateta pa so Ateta next time you want recommend you obi oh go there go
be or share only Fulham
or recommend Sesko yi what ya say yenya Sesko and you guys na o se the target pa ye Isaac say Sikabi Arsenal ntia over 120 million go to Isaac and then better say he will not spend 120 million on one player 120 million which means there are 2 or 3 players sad bakuni wa bako ho nti ampa so kai Isaki na only pray on say
go bet me abo because na
Pride e go fa nyoma bibriba e je say July Alvarez so next season or about wo de January dey bibia e your friend say summer
yeah sure
oh Andrea Beta ba I don't know if you bibia ni agent akasa bibia
agent ni Chelsea for so na kasa o
there be say uni ni kasa ba ono na dan for no
mo tres ka mu
ya dan for no
okay
na so no has na yi
papa so mba beto no ho
has na yi no Chelsea yi one dey play ama no ana refi
you say
and tonali kura agent frɛ say can me offer no any man mo say damas you see obi o play of so no brain
unu message o send am message here oh yeah o ti lika say eduro and now asama now can say Andrew Beta say no spend it say 120 on one player no we say the other night say oh willing so be spend 100 on a player
because you was team na we
at that time
okay
you was team na we at that time no other that time no ohia more hands and they say when you say hands no it have a best substitution bia it say Gabriel Jesus na ntiki kan oh say ono no anyere ho a because Gabriel Jesus ball left on here and Martinelli no on some sort of say permanent I am say energy be on the back but whichever we I think but then we are in for a very big game a very big game even though say Man City favorites to qualify honum but and if you come on ne bra na oba na ya to aso enra dodo na so frame me say me mama ba so omodamase say makoma say mama omo fa trotro no ne yi no na enra boat to the adibi by no ka say Ghana for ya ne ye hu enemies na politicians we don't have strong politicians when you have weak politicians they can be threatened with elections and they will just give in maybe you're threatening politician with elections no giving him or you confused he doesn't know what he's about omoba be catch us say elections the mo election baba be na waye nya de ya de muchiche matches ne muchiche scam go voya e be de ya so you politician now you work your sort oh yeah they no say babu ani pa oh yeah man bo mo ana de me count just say sub public transport system na tete no na ho na tete your buses na ye ni pari onim de kan ye say ye mfa de be ginam
enra say o kan sem no me kra ma adwena ma so na mu say one police officer Big Joe was SWAT no send me audio ntia no pay na me go through my dam ko na metie no say sometimes ana problem ni bi nso ye ya atene before no and na bi na ko raise ba no say edwumfo ma no nso atene ya ma so still
mo so yire so say tire mo yam yi eti me point say ye public transport say o buses I because from Abrepo Junction to Abrepo and I yes say there were 4 stops on the michi stop and yes a trotro be a bit baby there were 4 stops it him say I no see wa no an to come baby awko what you say near ye bia on take stretch no your dear ko bia ejoso ebia straight from KJT to just direct and you the KJT ebesi stop it agaja ebia labor amekom traffic light araga junction tech junction odium nei now team abroche nyom tata bas me gina na ebia ye ne sa eno be boy easy you know obi se be say trotro for adwuma ense o madwuma e chaze wa be comfort no go tell trotro but mom you willing say be better say be gina ho no no me enti o mampanyimfo a ye to abama mo move public transport systems ni bimbra na ya train amagu no bus amagu no Oh my bini. Oh my way. Airline.
So much.
You're good. Ghana is yes if I say two different team. You move for penny ticket. Oh my God, the business to be in any house help. No one. No more team. No more yeah. Na. I've just came to our case cracker.
Craft rep say yeah can't say no. It's a Airbnb for us. Nema tete nema so nkoto cement inside.
Airbnb for the some ya come as a man. Na say come as a man. Obi say luxury. Obi smart. They be twe. Na ka anya luxury. Some obi draw for. But yeah, there should be some regulation. What you say? Na emwa nyoma nkoso yi. Ehun ya ayebeboa. Odi andi fe kwa mo ne buy be share inter schools and colleges games no so ya ban one school. And run some of kind on penny I'm a banning school back for violence, which is a very good, very big plus to the organizers. I'm a banning school back. I'm the school. I'm banning it just in Tokyo. I'm banning no. I'm sporting activities. I'm from Monkaho and the SRC events. You know, I'm say you're from. Some started. Come and your person must start.
The title they can't even appeal the decision.
I also want the appeal. Ya pam of competition
for a period of 2 years.
2 years. Ni na ye sasema ye beka no why say enkra no boto to ne se kan twetwe ene yi ni ntokwa enkra no ye no games no say ye de enye ntokwa and the ram yakwa mo no ne mra na ye mfa de aka nyina enso entraso a high pure 95.7 FM.
Are you ready? Are you ready? For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Right, Chairman Mamina say na if yanko later science carry free go phone cross no yefa ni na Emra live on Pure 95.7 FM koso na monitor e wo Facebook and pay Pure FM TV wo like ya no share no drop your comment yeni nkomo na yefa latest nemo enso Emra games e koso no mame fan to say so ko 18 na no e Serie A matches mi koso Bologna tenafi Emma AC Milan be shane 3-0 eno e player friends Robin Loftus-Cheek wanu enya first goal Christopher Nkuku enya second goal Adrian Rabiot and so to us enya third goal Milan club no enra eni man nyina koye enso dem AC Milan bo say me no ka say so check Serie A ye table na Milan asa close aya gap Inter e wo 55 point Milan e wo 50 points aya 5 points and a separate Inter Milan of AC Milan Napoli e to 3 womu e wo 46 points update no ye de nyina e ma mu enso dwumadira ne game cause ye de won sam e ma mu e wo dwumadira na me fa we ento no say so ko aya Milan game aye di won komana Medical made that you say no goes nearby. Emma player friends Christopher Nkuku. One etimi go my branch friends Nkuku. Now you know go say no free Chelsea and so join a club of friends I am Melanima Guzo Ekwe Edema Christopher Nkuku. Wouldn't say so far the last 7 matches Edema AC Milan. I know your player now. Your friends Nkuku against Ayas Sassuolo on your assist against Hellas Verona about 2 goals against Fiorentina on your goal against Ekobo on your goal and against Bologna or Sanswania go and a branch of friends Christopher Nkuku and you didn't want some Ensuri Tuja into the last 7 a 7 goal contribution and a 6 goals and a 5 goals and a 1 assist 6 goal contribution over the last 7 matches and also no yet Emma Chelsea player no and Sugus Ayanyoma and my club of friends Bologna update no Yadrin Emma Georgia Sanra who a France Coupe de France run of 16 Rams Esha 3 Emma Le Mans Obanti to Marseille and social means Emma Club na you're from Suriname. I want to back again a branch of friends Pierre Americo Bamena go Nemo Mason Greenwood Asanswebo go Emma and Rowa Twas Enya man of the match Mammy Mason Greenwood na yedino ko say England for no Mason Greenwood e wo be ya so Ombesanso friend for FIFA World Cup no Thomas Tuchel Ebenya Mason Greenwood for a FIFA World Cup na so far we do say season way eba aya matches Mason Greenwood about the whole season 31 matches was 22 goals and 7 assists and I am Mason Greenwood and to me was Thomas Tuchel what the name in Abatonche no is a player says season or from any season when from last season or from no what the FIFA World Cup no now define all us Denko Fokano what forgetting and so do Makana and I am Mason Greenwood and you didn't come and what you might say sounds to say clubs and that's a big clubs no why and I call for Abrante friends and Mason Greenwood yet is an update no and so no son of pay Mammy Fawe and to us and whoop you and so FA Cup game across when I say where EFL Cup game across now said in the Dika can Arsenal and now qualify Wamu Elko the grand and finale and Wamu Esha Chelsea by 1 goal to no not game no be any day Chelsea position on Benya go back Nanka Omama game na travel extra time name of Abrante Francis have it one a former Chelsea player one at the Chelsea Falcoma was a goal 90 plus 7 minutes Emma aggregate in a 4-2 and my Bobo friends and Arsenal says Arsenal for Nego so many in Ekoye and so the moment Arsenal not yen coming after 7 winning game no Mammy Arsenal centre backs no and William Saliba and a branch in a France Gabrama guys wouldn't said this season so far 38 matches and 2 centre backs no almost our call competitions and them Arsenal club no 20 clean sheet wouldn't say last year season almost the 58 matches and then 20 clean sheet the same time and I said the same centre backs no so 38 matches and 20 matches lesser and only 20 clean sheet Yemo Baba so William Saliba and your branch of friends Gabriel and I'm near Diomon Commando pay now trying to the picture be at also since 2020 and all competitions you can ask them any Chelsea but Chelsea for a more day and so the Chelsea club no Mami for we enter so when we say our Emirates Stadium and go for Arsenal say Emirates no one amaho and so your fortress na 19 matches and so fear Arsenal I win 15 one I draw 3 and just 1 loss and we said Manchester United and it's the only club amako Emirates akwasem na Arsenal club no teams aka nyina no bia kwa wo best and so your draw and asem na the Arsenal for no and so benyo mo best win and Arsenal club no and I'm near Diomon Commando and so adwuma de so na results and that was screen so no since 2020 more than pa and so the club na you from say Chelsea and they met with the Arsenal for atiko and so aka for manya no ko winning some Arsenal say my men for we enter that. So Chelsea club no in the last 5 years Chelsea and Timisha Arsenal games no now the last time Chelsea recorded victory and it's Arsenal at dirty back August 2021 and you can say between Arsenal Chelsea na Arsenal and so win so say and go for from Arsenal for no omusha Chelsea omunsuro kwa bia wabon anso yagu omu kama enom diaba yet emamu anso wajuma de no sneguso yede Coming and so no Mammy for we end together Arsenal coach your friend said Mikel Arteta wouldn't say Arteta and so you saw a single game and the last 5 and I said the last Chelsea 5 managers were share on lose a game and Fantasia managers no Mammy for we end together offer bit a Grand Porter a club of your friend said Mikel Arteta and we need 1 game editor Grand Porter offer a Frank Lampard or we need 1 match editor Frank Lampard Mauricio Pochettino ebaye Arteta eshe 2 games Sanso na mnefa we entuga Samaresca the tennis or Sanso sheno Rossinia and so asheni 2 and so far Chelsea team na eden say ene ombe Mikel Arteta na because Chelsea record victory and so na dia etasi and diaba ya de won some mamu and so adwumade so na Trent mamisa image way say ya ka Arsenal team no na omobo 2 legs semi-final game all competitions under Mikel Arteta where the first time Arsenal form and so progressive eco final say fans home and away was semi-final na between I say and Ora your friend say Mikel Arteta and the first time Arteta by no when your qualifications and so set 2021 against Villarreal as Arsenal 2-1 was Ceramica Stadium and woman Arsenal goalless goalless ɛwɔ Emirates wofa ɛyɛ 2021-2022 Carabao Cup against ɛyɛ Liverpool ɔmo ɛdika ɛbɔ goalless ɛwɔ ɛyɛ Anfield ɛna ɛwɔ Emirates no Liverpool kɔhyɛ Arsenal 2-0 na under Mikel Arteta afei 2024-25 Mami Fantiga Arsenal against Newcastle the same ɛyɛ Carabao Cup no first leg Arsenal elusu 2-0 ɛwɔ Emirates second leg Newcastle South Arsenal 2-0 and so I was St James's Park after Sauber UEFA Champions League last season and 24-25 and all Arsenal against PSG Esha Arsenal 1-0 ɛwɔ Emirates and Sakosha Arsenal 2-1 and so ɛwɔ just a part the process and the first time ɛwɔ two-legged games Mikel Arteta Esha Chelsea 3-2 and so ɛwɔ Stamford Bridge and ɛwɔ Emirates almost 1-0 Yemo Arteta was also one also airport Edema club from Arsenal and Jabani team come out for Arsenal season Mami Arsenal can't quadruple now so same dream and as a chess no still on and so the match and as Arsenal club because 4 trophies no still Arsenal from everything Amana Yadi Cardia so say Premier League no one and that's row and watching South Champions League one and finish our top Wofa Carabao Cup na one drew final FA Cup Arsenal our 4th round entering Kofono quadruple out 4 trophies still chase no on one met me at and so my year and no the one some would modernization safety gear Chelsea for Enzo Campa and run after the game Chamos one test here never Mamia Branchana your friend is Wesley Fofana and was so editing will be Fofana after the game so Arsenal after Chelsea 1-0 Fofana and Chelsea Mesakada Wunya Nelson I don't worry now when you was I didn't go fast soon by say Arsenal for now Obugu social Chelsea and a man was still Fofana Elsu and I send for Fofana if it's a Christian Akano will feel Sananka on bet me at a Carabao Cup no the only trophy and commit me at and Masalusu a trophy no and that's a half of Fofana send a Chelsea club no Omu Elusu matches and Arsenal Fofana and also no born in Sam Kakra now was Kakra born in Sam Kakra now was Kakra Fofana and you don't want some answer to that and was shown so after the game Mami Fawe enter as a manager friend Liam Rosinia not Chelsea for the business and Reece James one and so our team sheet and so I say I Pedro Neto one also a man and a manager Liam Rosinia and watch him say oh Nami Adima over the weekend Chelsea games have no Mubu captain Reece James Mubu I Pedro Neto them and game no was a medical team and advising coaches and say players no woman and so team more I saw game be Emani I was a manager a minute no enti I from a medical team our camp and a catcher coach and Emmanuel Encofield Reece James and a Brantia your friend is Pedro Neto and was 2 players now I don't any reason a manager and was say Chelsea and Shada Entele a league up and say Chelsea at the focus no and so at the call Champions League a qualification so because what genius says Chelsea qualify our Champions League now cash then Sabia Chile and so our league up and order some forget attention and so our Champions League a qualification and according to manager needing Liam Rosinia and Eddie San Commander Ninjano you are doing some answer about Declan Rice and also a Jumon 15 Edema Arsenal not Declan Rice I say young fan to us like I said Sauber Arsenal only one person and a quality shot and so Arsenal one person and a control number from bottom to a top Arsenal club no na obi and one ma and obetinya cross a line because onipa no emakwan and obisa say why asem no okay and on say Mikel Arteta and now you can say Sauber a club from Arsenal the Arteta ebeka say omonya no edon be Arteta o ka say empra and April obi and one ma obetimi a challenge Mikel Arteta ne decision send omunyina enso the GD no Edema Teta so Amotia Shaman Lidi Club na the Arsenal for Peno woman's and sweat Yakasauti declaration and commoner now to us a cohesion and so Yajua leadership Obunyata say Emma Teta and so a captain one and air driving a ship no and air na Mami Cole Palmer after Enra game no Cole Palmer Ekofia who's on Namquayo and Okofia Palmer and Abon Hoodie and washing in nose marks and I just almost any securities no and so I didn't tell Elcon and a Palmer Elcono on say upon game no I find not a supporters nibi and so over say one fan Henry Jensen no Arsenal AFA and a Chelsea and so yafa na akwemi nim se no nim se ko pama na ebo na just odi ko pama nim ono de se wapon oko na odi nim komanda se obu chama e sada hu se akwai o Arsenal supporter and so Chelsea because ni Jason no Arsenal half and a Chelsea half nim no share aya brantia your friend se ko pama abrana pama and so nam ho kwa okofia yare sansam ni na e mamu e wo juma de sana mamen fa we entu ga sam na me ya tuma Man City match na and so was nebom mamen ko aye Spain kakra menin kom enwa Carabao and say way aye Copa del Rey no enso so na aye Barca e make sure say Albacete for onbetwe maso Barcelona e she 2-1 editia Albacete no me kai say Maswell editia say Albacete for be go enwa Albacete to score etoye na abrantia your friend say Lamine Yamal on the 39th minute and when you go Edema Barca Ronald Araujo and so go 56 minutes and on so go branch friends Morano and so bate kanaba ko Edema Barcelona who sem go for no e ka keto be nkomo take a last minute name Gerard Martin and a copy body the free line so na just say aya Barca de Edema na ekoyi mame aya Barcelona almost quadruple aya dreams no and so still alive na on so already woman acclare ba ko dada aya Spanish Super Copa already woman as a Madrid form and so agenda danteno de woman de show say woman our trouble and na Barca for airpay wofa aya Copa del Rey na and victory is say Chelsea Barca our semi-finals our Copa del Rey so over aya La Liga na only did Real Madrid 1 point into mo and that first UEFA Champions League Barca I qualify a run of 16 into Barcelona and so Chelsea quadruple so say back aya done aka aya miensa and aya tetia ya de won some emamu ewo jumade so ma branch na your friend is anu aya Danny Olmo aya good news and so ma aya Barca menim some Max on Christian and afa Barca for the DJ game obene ma ya juna because Danny Olmo unu say afai and Danny Olmo about 7 straight aya games and dem Barca since obeduru here and so Barcelona Olmo entry almost 7 matches in a row and from aya Barca since about last year season afai and about 7 matches no issue of a injury and aya Danny Olmo tiama branch na Barca na odi agro kama and so ma aya Barca wamu aya team no na kodana friends Lamine Yamal makato was a season way answer ewo aya social media won said ehunu Lamine Yamal more nemum aya pack na so de unia and so aya mama Lamine say only 6 matches in a row aya goal contribution for aya player friends Lamine Yamal man for we enter us so far aya Barca against Racing aya club and Lamine ebo go na Copa del Rey game afa oba aya La Liga against Real Sociedad Barca elusu game 2-1 Lamine provided 1 assist afa against Real Oviedo and also Barca win 3-0 Lamine ebo go and so ma Barca won ebesia FC Copenhagen Lamine enya aya assist esanso ebo go abra Barca win game no 4-1 and Lamine fa we enter Sanano against Elche Barca ko win 3-1 Lamine esanso na 1 goal and I know against Celtic or Sanso she go into the last I have 6 matches in a row go or assist for Lamine Yamal Yamal Basinema na ekoyi Edema Lamine Yamal and the Marcus Rashford and so the Matede and the Barca for the same Rashford and was some penny for Emesica now almost any question Rashford echo back to Manchester United my coach is a player no one can sacra one person we Rashford egusawa ya juma say I had 10 goals 10 assists all competitions for Barca, 20 goal contribution and I am Marcus Rashford and I'm here in home command pair yet san 7 and sorry to ya Neguso yedi san kono bebato image na odi card by no safa no enso mame yeba a goal contribution by La Liga players only Barca aye 3 players just at goal contribution and Kofono and Yasam go to Anima Ekoye and Sonoma Basa Mamin Fawe and to yes Lamin Yama 26 goal contributions by La Liga players all competitions. Femi Lopez 21 goal contributions. Marcus Rashford 20 goal contributions and Kofono Bruta. Na Mame Basa woman 8 players animo Unu Sabasa whatever I am made for the Benimono. One plus Makuma 10 plus a goal contribution this season. Incredible. Ofa Lamin 14 goals, 12 assists. Danny Olmo 7 goals, 4 assists. Wabru 10. Sansu Anna Rashford Medikaka 10 goals, 10 assists. Robert Lewandowski 12 goals, 1 assist. Rafinha 13 goals, 5 assists. Ofobiti say Pedri 2 goals, 8 assists. Afei Ferran Torres 16 goals, 1 assist. Femi Lopez 10 goals, 11 assists. Ose Barca and Yama Eko answer the Barca club no and update by audio some no yet Mamu Ewo Jumadin Sana and Saurum Ewo Carabao Cup na second and as a second semi-final game no and also a second and as a return leg Ebaso Ewo Etihad Man City against Newcastle Name Bruno Guimaraes Joelinton, many reporters and a game no Abrantia friends Joelinton, Bruno Guimaraes, any player friends Lewis Miley, Demet and Ora, your friends at the house in team no, some players in Yesawe, women out against Manchester City, and Etihad, Omunti Emo game no, so we are Newcastle, no Kobo game, na Olusu Bruno Guimaraes, Ulusu Joelinton, Eberhow, into Newcastle for worried, some players no answer are available for game no Manchester City and so egusu Chelsea no egusu Man City wamu predicted 11 Saka no na Pep yes one so na abre opesa throw all the men in for any game no and against Newcastle wamu early defense like name and James Trafford goal post nemo yebenya Nico O'Reilly yebenya Nathan Aki some sort of Brantia friends Kusanov yebenya na Brantia friends Nunes afe okome for da Rodrigo and Rodri, Bernardo Silva, Antoine Semenyo, Omar Mamush best starting Phil Foden, and your Brantia France, Ellen Broad Holland, Wamu Enina Ebe starting game, answer Man City, and later Zeba, Yere some Mamu Ewo Jumadinosona, Mami Ngolo Conte, and Rabbi Bedi Conte won't come out. Sir, the transfer no Ayataya, no Ebetia go through because I don't know Fenerbahce for no, and so I requested for special dispensation because almost before said deadline Ebejuno, now I'm just exchange documents and of course confirmation and so by Emma nano in Golo County and so Kodruya Ewa Turkey Medukas our Fenerbahce and area to Fenerbahce for Nanya confirming Mami Aya picture na Wamadi announcing Golo County and to welcome Aya County Nadia Chenisha say County and so Anyaba Nakante Bedria Ebie Kwai Emma Brantia friends say you see I am nursery and so Eko Aliti or no replace Karim Benzema Ewa Aliti Bobo Kurum Gatia and it's a Fenerbahce for Omunya Kante we yape and Omusoma a green light no say Yusuf El Nasri Morocco and so betia travel Akopiem Saudi Arabia na onunso kwako wie onso onso no mawie no mo twen TMS no and edit the bet and it's Fenerbahce club no between 14 to 50 million euros and omunsa betia ka for Yusuf El Nasri and Diaba Karim Benzema and so join Bobo Kuna. Yeah, from Al Hilal. So say Benzema Equano, also already almost striker, Naya Darwin Nunez, Mame Darwin Nunez, so say Preduna and Eba, Mamin Fawi entry as a Benzema, Equal Ali Tiadano, just a Nunez, I also know some movie, answer a Fenerbahce, and so Luso Yusiva Nursery, Demetrius almost the Omogeno, one at the Hilal for Darwin Nunez and Nunez, Ebetias are returning back to Europe, and added Nunez in here to Fenerbahce we say by close of the end we ebetumi awie sa deal no eno dey ba Harry Maguire Makacho say Maguire no say Manchester United for na culture say so be new contract just Maguire etini sika so anya sa Maguire ebetumi akọ mama Harry Maguire dey mention say one way Maguire ebete so many report say £150,000 no yes ebetumi a drop about £80,000 a week for Harry Maguire no dey new contract Manchester United me debate and it's Sergeant Ratcliffe one and it is idea and so eba yes so penye no person ono so education so be kate omu wage bill no enti Maguire from 150 ebeba £80,000 a week eno and Maguire nsa enso betimi aka na me Christian Romero Kuti captain Edema Tottenham Hotspur and no obi anim dey see and started circulating as a branch no likely season eba na we ya summer obe free club friends at Tottenham Hotspur season we and no naming as captain after season every club no ko and no name Christian Romero as captain debate and it's found so captain Samba no season we are no nyame owie the contract na obeko so minya report say clubs na kese be from Spain any other leagues no be a world for Arante France Christian Romero and thereby ye don't some eba mo ewojumade so Brazil egus prepare for a FIFA a World Cup no na coach our friends Carlo Ancelotti we so monitor the players no across the world obia emademo across the globe obia ball awabo na yase manager na kwa akodi nkomo say na ye can say Brazil 11 players bi omo de on say okotrazam say we way meeting solve a conk yase 11 players bi omo de a conk say World Cup no omo ebeko bi just say ebia injury bi enso timi aba omo de we wodin a shit ne so Mami for to say 11 players no Jeche and it's Alisson Becker they made it say just we pra obi te say Marquinhos Gabriel Magalhaes defenders no I just want pra midfield no Casemiro Bruno Guimaraes just an injury and enko World Cup afa animo Vinicius Junior Estevayo Willian Rafinha Rodrigo Matheus Cunha and Gabriel Martinelli just our players way will be Epra and sana World Cup no when omo no ya take in green just one echo na the maintenance other players are so almost egusu and by coach and monitor no yes Richarlison and the chances no ba na eba from a decrease so be call World Cup obi to say Gabriel Jesus Hendrick Joao Pedro yes almost no one ever fight for a number 9 position Brazil and Gabriel Jesus Arsenal Hendrick say Lyon and Joao Pedro Chelsea some fight the American crown is a manager no yes all one player be Zenit St. Petersburg Luis Enrique yes on so oguso monitor closely say be akoya on so be friend no e dey Brazil and latest ya don some mo medina so Premier League clubs no any omusika spend na me fa we enter as yansaka net spend Premier League clubs in the last 5 seasons OBS can net na not as alternative from the waton and the waton alternative free ma na fe onso actual sika enemu setting can drop less na me na ye nkoma clubs no obia dey say and see at net spend way the last 5 seasons asem and American to combine and ye figures no enso abroad na trend and remember na fe ye say the figures no ni nyina wonsam enso asiate net edema class ni nyina anya asem gwato say ofa Chelsea now for Manchester United Jerika no Manchester United net spend the last 5 years 783 million euros and any sika Manchester United for use Arsenal also 2 woman net spend 770 million euros Chelsea and also 3 net spend no 755 million euros Tottenham Hotspur also 4 666 million euros Newcastle also 5 492 million euros Liverpool and also 6 488 million euros me can say Christian at the time break it down Manchester City say attack as a City for carry top players name Southern City so for net spend now among class no also 7 City 460 so compare United is 783 City total 7 for a 60 million. There's a City for no a business correct pa and by a doing command pay. It was shown so Tarek George to see so Everton player because Obalone from Chelsea Ra me confirming the deal no and so the man now didn't come out the first time. I want no JC Edema club friends and we have Everton. Now on one Kasankasa confirming Christian or send them mame a Ghanaian ne papa a Nigerian ain't from a Tarek George meaning say we yabako for a FIFA World Cup and a player Nankasankasenra Wabra on the Everton media team leading Komono and what they are to say on ne mame a full Ghanaian ne papa a full Nigerian into betting about the Nigeria or betting about Ediama Ghana and betting about and so the English national team Tarek says on Zumra Ghana na according to together on also you know 2 players and another favorite A players are on you now show Baku a name Dos Santos Junior Baku a Jadon Sancho as a Tarek Nusapa Ugini na Jadon Sancho na no heno ti Usapa and on area tell some no yet Ebamu Ewo Julian so Julian Alvarez for me one Atletico Madrid a player now so teams are pay Julian Alvarez ne doso and now look I say Otto Sana Chamo kase Arsenal for through almost sporting director Andre Beta one any a player no a representatives Edin come amon so e make sure says Jami Admasama one ever for strike away Edin Arsenal I don't pay that sorry ya yes Chelsea for so say one so any the reps no minimum ye pa I'm a reporter in seconds the Chelsea for a contacted a Julian Alvarez and the reps no I'm komo P and so Chelsea and so in the chase someone sabeka Julian Alvarez and but Madrid players no one echo a break after nano kwesiada match omunya 2 days off one ama trainer and one report to training mami Alvaro Arbeloa and Antonio Pintus Arbeloa and a coach at the club with Pintus one and a fitness a coach Demeter said this month Madrid players don't prepare just see a Pintus almost fitness no and go for a deep training brutal same matter for as a players no among our day and so our firm and Xabi Alonso now say a physical and as a physical no almost fitness I firm because Alonso can say on to many Antonio Pintus and Yajma and Trentino Press Aquafanaba only Alvaro Arbeloa Omina and Yajmano and Timantwe Oye Vinicius Junior we Mbappe we are Rodrigo, sir, we are Jude, and also we are one to many mobile mapa on fitness and I Pintus. Na Martin Zubimendi, Arsenal midfielder, and Omukobusan and Ra, sir, Enko Fokase, Madrid player no be here. Diama Madrid Breno Ayawo Martin Zubimendi Nanka Madrid ebe here player be tisa wo Martin Zubimendi na ote sansem na ayano kre sanka Madrid for enya obi tisa wo enka ne manya ebe ko no se da bi onwo nwene sa na jonim ne sa Madrid ewo more than enough players ewo sa position no o mo ka so mo ye adwuma be ye adwuma ento no de bo ngunu sa Madrid for enya player be tisa no eye Martin Zubimendi eno according to player no enkomo na se sa eye position one for answer kano and now be catch us and as no number to get Chelsea for no woman asset accent price Enzo Fernandez say oh your team na obepe Enzo Fernandez ba I was say between 100 to 110 million euros and I would be ba yasesa Enzo Fernandez on one kasankasa any agents no our fan ho dia Madrid say on the dream bako and it's obesha wa Jason no na I was Santiago Bernabeu stadium wababo as Real Madrid player and so Real Madrid club no enunti and say what is Madrid for Enzo Fernandez and I dia ba minyina ye don some Enzo de tuja e was so for Danny Carvajal mami ono and I captain for Real Madrid injuries inti say otenche ball omobi Demeter say Real Madrid afei and amoba take a decision on Danny Carvajal so me renew the contract and say anasem amonso ebe train because so amo doubts kakra say say injuries captain no just omunya abotre kakra and de metirem say omo take a decision say omo extend the contract na omo be call for reinforcement Madrid ebe call for another right back and so ebe ka Trent ho and de menya yet emam Dayo Opamecano sana akwadano on some catch us a buy for no say boy in the on the family in episode we stay I will Munich name an agent ɛna pɛ so dada akora no enso di free club ne mo na de match say agent no na yɛse wɔne ɛyɛ PG for akwa din komo ama yɛse PG for na promise no huge agent fee so otimi di opameka no eba ɔmeba ne sika kase ɛno ntina nka player no anas agent no pɛ so convincing the player nemom German no say Bayern for as you say player no are willing say obe extending the contract no enso de ama Bayern Munich na ni sika ogina fibia no wom ebetum e de akɔ 22 million euros na yɛse release clause omo di shame no 59.5 million euros and woman edition and a decrease of a year DNA no and I say 59 no contract of sign 4 year deal sign every year Sikano esu betmiati and a dear banano Andre Onana a Manchester United goalkeeper ma Obolon and a Wateki Nemum Demet Anopay and it's a chapter a closed a over Edema Onana Impulse Onana Ada Pay so Debbie Oba returning to Manchester United. Yes, United for Cecia said, "Woman are close a chapter no for Onana, the basic Onana, and returning to a Manchester United bio and no I reporter by yet Emma Musandro Tonali. Yes, I Branton about Montina to say announcing and one can say Arsenal for and so Eba na Ebimu Cassani agent our funnel and so the Arsenal player like Sankasa as Anyano Cray. Also on the January on planet say Opeso free a club friends in Newcastle Empo Sama Crano or Nyan so be free a Newcastle empty clubs are able to get any agent or funnel as one Pesoko teams happening on player no and so on address Obeko and a dear to Jarano na Lenat car a Bamunchim for Akoda Akrani Bobo Bruta or so Akwana and Sober grantee interviews or no ni dream and so be Academy Madrid Emma a year just a Bamunchim for Bufuyano na Yesiakoda so Arsenal and so Heno Omo Monitano na yese Bayern for so omo de omo carry now the way team now so be fa akora de akwa anya hwe tetia and common started from 80 to 90 million euros and a price tag omo de ama abranchena your friend selling that car Kenan Yildiz Mina report so Obenya extending the contract no at the Juventus club no or the beko until 2031 ama the maintenance season bia do before Ebema Kenan Yildiz 6 million euros Chelsea na omosan super this player name akrano ebeste ewo Juventus Mina report and say unim say Yazana Liverpool womu aye 3 of aye omo 4 Premier League games are scheduled in May against a teams a normal air battle for a top 4 position. Now Trent Ebenya Afi Liverpool for no almost fishes no answer your mommy and answer me. Had 2nd May back normally a Manchester United na almost pray for a top 4. Afi and as a season we 2nd May, Omni United April top 4. 9th May, Omni Chelsea April top 4. And 17th May, Omni Aston Villa and so April top 4. And Liverpool, Juma ye papa Liverpool, I was so money bre and I was so Premier League average a player value. Mensa Enyaka Ayasales no and also Trent I remember teams no omu players no say okay come omu boma average a player value say players no average lobia value say this year Arsenal and Wasro average a player value Arsenal a 52.8 million euros. Man City average player value a 47.9 million euros. Chelsea average player value a 39.9 million euros. Liverpool a 38.6 million euros. Spurs and a total of 31.3 million euros. Manchester United and a total of 27.7 million euros. And a diabetes na Newcastle and Villa Munina and so at Niaba and a diabetes no yet I would imagine no pay breakfast no a cool light and a bako a sounds open breakfast papa be and what me di na just omoka obenya value for money from 100 cities to 150 Ghana cities a K-Light and also to me only say one kasa ultimate customize your menu and also menu no ultimate customize offer no actually say way anyway na person di obaba no na just ya ne kama enso di amount na Sundays in so from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. your premium a buffet just an unlimited champagne can enso you free na bottle of champagne and also unlimited cocktail a 400 Ghana cedis per head buffet session no Sundays 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. after lunch no and dia na wudi emo aduan na ope me ba cho ewo K-Light no odi etua 150 Ghana cedis per delivery eka from 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. you be deliver na kama enso de ma na oba K-Light dress code no smart casual no be feel vibe no K-Light SK Menu Street behind Inshiayasu International School and also the Cove Event Center with Denyame and be here 0544 539337 0544 539337 and in Casa no way insecticide spray no be a charge all the and tuntum air how and tafra air to once an air how and answer and tatia and air tete wa say your shop what you and answer with you should no way insecticide spray way uspray out Timokra Unyati Arabia and sounds just some sweet scent ewo edebo kama enso de mao e no way insecticide spray kumase for emfre 0546 113450 0546 113450 Accra Okensi Drag Lane opposite Commercial Bank no 0503 510799 0503 510799 na wajo de kama yento so na menka so afi mu de ese problem makato se genjeme da na ye no mo enso area tasme so wo obi a wo se no so abuto kura bedem wo se apai sabi wo do se eka empo bread mu a na moja enso eba wo be se wo se eye fita wo yo bi a sabi o kasa na pampan from eba eye yare halitosis eye yare fabra eye gingiva da so eni mo anenko wo be se wo she braces wo se so eye silver anase gold teeth na pesho se afi eye scaling and polishing dental implant teeth color fillings na no eye gingiva dental eye clinic o mo kira kwan Kumasi Abreport Junction Bantama High Street Total filling station na chuo pe ene wo ena frodrun kran enkran nungwa bebi a eye SHS no NDC office ne nche wo ena ye wo tachiman fo nso be hu ye ewo magazine market Kenten Road 0598 731 0598 731 na wona Genjamet enso entimi monkomo midima for herbal clinic eye Dr. Time that's one ye doctor na what the time eye sayare I na some ena make Mr. Yare said ya sa kodru bia no emfa won sanse wo demre fen wo de ha enro na ede amo anom a still enko no ene tuanamo ebra eye midima fo aso ye ewo atwema agogo yare enko ade a oya no se yamo yare bi din yakoja bi na dubi a woti no waka se on yare we de yensa nemum se yare enko ade fabra eye midima fo aso doctor ebe sha time ato so de ama doctor number ne 0244 774282 0244 774282 now no enso entimi monko First Bank de makacho se banken ewo kroma omo ena ma se dodo na ani abeje aya banken won enka ne nkofo tu fom ena di sika show nkofo de shabuase anase sumyase ne mo First Bank ba obi a ebese ne sika enso ekọ bank aya First Bank ene wo mo bank ne hunu usika so wo mo branches no ewo Ghana ase ahyeta bebrebe onso betinya ko na no mo enso akọ akodin sa wo so na bibia aya kama enso etimi de First Bank de wo ma ena ye no mo enso ehwe atare so a enye asem ketu akrenti on this note no yenna yemfensi na fe chairman kankam eni abidafo entoso na fe dia kabia no wo mu emfani nyina enso emra still a pure 95.7 FMT so okay yemfani nso na yemra abidafo so da Christian ne Max omoma na yemhwensem ne mu Christian twa ni bra wanim kakra na onze we na yes
oh onse Carabao Cup no enye trophy as a major teams no e should have value sir. I'm very sure.
But this said you be valuable.
Say Arsenal ji Carabao Cup no nko a.
Ose
Chelsea coach no say no omo person omo qualify Champions League top 4 and risk o.
Say so power bono and then now we ayifo Edin atema ne boafu no say
also I
pandit down say hindsight easy o try the other time but
unachievable goals last year nye ha ne trenka say obi di fourth no obi ji Carabao Cup na chairman Pakronyanya a successful season than there odi fourth
of course
so
we di 50 or about ogaji Europa yes oyadi
Carabao Cup no nye a major trophy chairman no by adwin say ranke a major trophies in the relative to the Premier League now. Champions League bear number 1 and I'm
definitely
the Premier League bear number 2. Now FA Cup I third. So in terms of air pecking order, the Carabao Cup no a fourth in terms of air relevance and importance.
Na Community Shield I fifth. Na Community Shield EJ what can once a Pep Guardiola as waji Aje trophy auntie.
Okay. Nti community shouldn't be fifth. Chairman, onum say in the Carabao Cup and a EFL Cup no. Tima aje do pa no Liverpool. Liverpool aje 8, aje 10. The next team waji more cup of this nature no. Man City Chairman waji 8 times. Onum say in the history of Arsenal winning this trophy only twice pe. Carabao Cup no Arsenal winning mienu pe. The first time Arsenal won this trophy 1996, 1987. And the next time Arsenal ebegis our trophy 1992, 1993. Chairman, from 92 to 1993, how many years are we talking about? He has taken Arsenal 34 years. So, am I at the verge of winning the next Carabao Cup? Ebetimiaba Arsenal, almost Abakosimu. Dear Nika, Edema Arsenal, he said, the last 6 years, Arsenal abo semi-finals of this Carabao Cup. No, Chama, mabo semi-finals in Kwa and 9. And 9, no, a BN one more, Arsenal TV qualified to the final. I remember, so even last season, Carabao Cup, yeah, can was some yeah, Arsenal Akopium final. No, Chama, mabo semi-final. You play the semi-final against a Newcastle United. Chama Mekai, say Newcastle Eshem home and away. First leg, Newcastle Eshem 2-0, St. James. And a second leg, no, almost a 2 Emirates. Ebe share Arsenal come you know Arsenal anti. I remember say the same Newcastle and the quarter final or the Liverpool ekoshia ya. Chama abakaya, that was the first time that Newcastle edge a major trophy since 1955. So sa Carabao Cup ye kan wasemi no. Last season team oji ye no na Newcastle. On the Liverpool the quarter final and say Liverpool by 2-1 ultimately edging the trophy and the first trophy for the first time since 1955. The last time was Arsenal J trophy and Mikel Arteta edge trophy Edema Arsenal 2020 FA Cup. Chama sa 2020 FA Cup no. Chama 6 years afterwards no. And I free all body nyina no. Arsenal ebo Carabao Cup semi final na. Even first leg Chama Arsenal win. Semi final no Arsenal betimi adru. But Arsenal edru semi final na. Even winning the first leg no. Ya na kwaya asem kese e ma Arsenal medical can say even last season kra no Arsenal ebo first leg against Newcastle. Arsenal elusu first leg no. And na almost elusu second leg no. It way the first time and Mikel Arteta chama odru Carabao Cup semi final winning the first leg twaso the second leg no. And so etimi akwa akokoso so. But chairman, unmadia as a Arsenal for moniaje kakra. Not because I'm to qualify for the final, no. But potentially, team better move to share in the final. From all indications, say be beyond me as a son. One shall final, no. Ebe Arsenal, any team, your friend Man City. The entire Arsenal for any budget. And it's on share Man City in the final. And he said, South City, who na that Arsenal, so maybe a tremuno. Say Arsenal is I who know a day, from so. And, Chairman, 2018. Odum say Arsenal and Man City and about the finals of the Carabao Cup. Emma Man City as Arsenal. So that time no, na Mikel Arteta assistant coach and Matima a friend Pep Guardiola. And the Man City ebe Arsenal in the 2018 Carabao Cup. So Arsenal do the final. On your opportunity to meet a Man City. Na wasa revenge sad in the total na chama omutimi lusu cup no in the year 2018. Marika chairman Adia Martin and Mama Nia Jenny medical first leg no shada nyade. Even 2022 Arsenal and Liverpool ebo semi final no. First leg Arsenal kwawe ekoya de pa. It was against Liverpool. And Arsenal echo Anfield. Echo 0-0. Chama say obo Carabao Cup. Na semi final. Na first leg no away. Anfield. Na Liverpool echo 0-0. Obi anim say ebia Arsenal betimi qualify. But second leg no Arsenal betre fie ewo Emirates Emma Liverpool be shama ka ba ko a montimi ante say year no and Liverpool and Chelsea echo final a because say omobo sa marathon penalties na Liverpool wini 11-10 on penalties a omotimi gi Carabao Cup no America kan say anya trophy a chairman relevance no esra wosoro ba chairman de wo mu nie the last 12 years and the last 12 winners of Carabao Cup, 7 of them etwaso eje another major trophy in the same year. Carabao Cup, the last 12 winners,
okay.
Emu 7 etwaso esaje another major trophy in the same year that they win the Carabao Cup. So something like a stepping stone. Chama onum say obi call about so many years not to me any trophy. The first most important thing is win a trophy regardless of the trophy now obejino. So this trophy now it might be small there, but chama mentally no. Oh yes, our mental adwuma no at least yetimi adi we dia yebetimi adi trophies na enso etimi aka no. Trophy am yeso say Pep Guardiola eba into the Premier League no. Chairman on the one trophy Pep ebe J pie in the Premier League no this Carabao Cup, and I remember very well say odi to aso empre mako 9 from 2017-18 to 2020-21 no Pep edge sa trophy to aso mako 9 sa na oje de koye enei say Pep free Premier League no makwa ni e ka trophies awaji a chama untimi nye cup no emfa mfrim say 20 trophies one of them the Carabao Cup. So Ateta age FA Cup bako chama so the way kan wa ni e ka trophies Arsenal enso etimi ade a obetimi sa Carabao Cup no enso etimi aka ho medical da wona me ya adwen say you say we are 17 weeks to go near end this season no weeks aka no 17 Arsenal dreaming of air quadruple chama wona say Premier League team bi no age quadruple da Premier League ni buy no and age quadruple City treble 2018-2019 but wanya quadruple no chairman Manchester United 1999 no treble but wanya quadruple Liverpool in the olden days I think that was in 1984 edge the then first division the League Cup edge the European Cup now the Champions League but chairman on anya quadruple and it edu stage be say ya ade say we very careful they say one shot obetimi age air 4 trophies but it is also true say one shot 4 trophies no untimi nye ba kokora it in as much as say me no mo ya adwen mo ne age as you are inside obetimi age air trophies ba ko na mienu and even 9 no chama de tie ne say mo anya very careful and guide against air complacency quadruple any history any see that so we are the air quadruple and I think that Arsenal ebe the first team in the history of a Premier League no all the 4 major trophies including the Champions League and no musana mu discuss say as a man for Arsenal because the way you win
in a political referendum
the way you win no I didn't a man for ISL finding problem with the way Arsenal win Mentiasi chairman T only say I no correct since the start of last season Arsenal has 53 goals from set pieces. And correct. But chairman, say if scoring goals from set pieces is easier, what prevents other team from learning?
From learning. Oh,
there's Arsenal say goals from set pieces. Now say Arsenal are boring to watch there. Everybody's looking for a way to win. So Arsenal say 53 goals from last season from set pieces. Now you think it is that easier there. Chairman, nothing prevent all the other teams from also learning to score goals from set pieces. The entire me say acquire time when say chairman T. Manchester United. So I'm on legend for say as a mobile the worst team to win the Premier League. 1998. Chairman, we win ya me pa 1998. United edge air double. Was it 2008? 2008.
Okay.
They won the double. They won the league. And they won the FA Cup. That year, Manchester has 15 goals from set pieces.
Yo.
That year, Manchester has 15 goals from set pieces. Chairman, we share 15 goals from set pieces. Edgy the Champions League, edgy the FA Cup. No, Obia and Kase the way they played that year. No, Chairman, na horrible, na bad. And I think that baby here, see the credit at the Arsenal. No, Chairman, in fact, credit for my Arsenal. Last week, Arsenal able game against Leeds United. And almost say Leeds Air 4-0. Chairman, 4 goals now Arsenal say no. 2 of them came from set pieces. Tubakaya. When Leeds United 4-0 no. 2 of the goals came from set pieces. Match day pundit she giving. Chairman can say be say opposite teams now omo able tia Arsenal no. And so any creative kakra. The way Arsenal actually go from set pieces, you know, Chama, I want the numbers ever go box to them. Then they create a chaos. No, I'm blocking a goalkeeper. So I suggest say, why don't a opposition team no? And so for 3 players and call more like a counter. So by Arsenal for only best said there be say 3 players are see Lucy ball now. On bet me I counter there and the answer for more men and go into the box. Chelsea tried that yesterday.
Yeah.
Chelsea tried. That is why Arsenal bought on a biana. Now Arsenal any number because Arsenal were afraid. Say so we lose to corner kick now. Say Arsenal had it and I said Chelsea had the corner kick no. Now say kwa. Now say Arsenal for very careful and dropping numbers in the box. Now omu Lucy ball now, chairman. They had 3 players. Chairman, ometimi counter attack. Etimi panashi etimwa. Your friend Arsenal. So I think that Arsenal should go from set pieces here. Bampani force it. O tu buaba no mano. No super baby a day. So teams are also learning to adapt the way Arsenal and so team ball should go from set pieces. No, chairman, Edika can be baby. I go do the Arsenal in the final and just 1 game away. Now Arsenal did the first trophy of the season. So Arsenal the first trophy of the season there. Then only one nebone. A Newcastle, any Man City nebo. Newcastle, any Man City no. Man City winning first leg no. Chairman away from home. Ekwese omo 2-0. Mekai pass that was the day. Some of you go na de obekaya. And a Ryan Shekin so go.
Yeah.
So they beat them 2-0. 2-0. But in the last 6 years, Unim said EFA Cup no. Man City bought final. I think said once pay. And Man City are more the finals of the Carabao Cup. Medical can. So open trophies back wa. Teams now on what me do Liverpool add 10 and Man City add 7. But minimum City team better any up and net. Chairman, since a Man City Newcastle 2-0 no. Am I very inconsistent? 5 games, Man City a winning me. Man City a draw back and a Man City a lose a since they beat a Newcastle no 5 games in a twice no Chairman City who say I want to be winning games cram you know and I'm your son twice 5 games 2 wins 1 draw and a lose a but Chairman and now me bear me sure there's a sequence maso sequence be our Man City one Chairman will be a dream maso you see the year 2026 Man City achieved 6 goals in first half of their matches. Majority Premier League matches, 6 goals and a Man City achieved in the first half. But in the second half, Man City are considered 6 goals in the second half, and in the second half, Chairman, Man City ends a goal in the second half. They have scored 6 in the first half, but they do second half now. Man City are considered 6. And not a single goal in the second half of the matches that they play. Chairman, so many Spurs say they score 2 in the first half. They consider 2 in the second half. Man City answer goal in the second half. Again, Manchester United and Man City game, Man City lose game by 2-0. The 2 goals they conceded, all of them came in the second half. Mikaisa Brantia, your friend Brandon Bemu, first goal about 65th minute, and a Patrick Dogu. At the second goal, eba so 75th minute. So the 2 goals they conceded, all of them came in the second half. City at home, on Brighton, City scored first. I remember, Sir Brighton friend Haaland, 41st minute in the first half, and a City actually the first goal. Chairman, second half, City and goal. And a Brighton friend Mitoma, Ebeteka, Edema Brighton, game end 1-1. They scored in the first half. Second half they conceded. Chairman, I want to go in the second half. Okay, I'm going to Chelsea. I'm going to Chelsea give another Chelsea as a key manager now. Now, as a woman said, new manager Biana Obiaka said, City were going to finish Chelsea. City scored the first goal in the 42nd minute. Abrantia, your friend Tijani Renders, Chairman, and I said first goal Edema Man City in the 42nd minute. Chairman, second half City and Shegu. Udim Tama Chelsea near the equalizer. Enzo Fernandez 90+4.
So City had their first half,
they collapsed in the second half.
And I'm not coming to even to us her first half on Kwa. City are dealing in the
So first half, Chairman, Man City boy in the first half, they look like a title contender. But second half, they look like a team where they must be fighting for even the top 4. So in the last 2026, chairman, 6 goals in the first half, no goal in the second half, 6 goals conceded in the second half, and that is one thing, chairman. Me sure say obetimia blame obia. I dream more juma. Meaning say fatigue go say dey o because City was so much quality say we cry no they will be free bench bar. City must be able to sort themselves out. But the way City scramble now fading the second half no is something a coach chairman onye ho adwuma. Nemo no dia ni kanema Man City ni say baby a yebo ball no any team no na able nti no chairman mo gide say Man City betimi advance to the final. Dedi kai chairman e wait hard. The last 18 games Man City abono we winning 14 of them. 14 aka no 4 na aka no wa draw mienu e no lose mienu. Now they are playing against a Newcastle. Chama, in the last 11 games against a Newcastle, Man City are winning all those 11 matches. There they can say in those 11 matches, Man City has 37 goals, I conceded only 3. So Newcastle team one, Man City Siana chairman, or shut up 11 games, 11 wins, 37 goals scored, only 3 air conceded. Even last year, Krano, back in February, Omochi Newcastle Eshome Kanai, Emma Newcastle Etomo Etimu Baku, and almost Eshomo in the same AFL Cup here, Chamosa Kobomu A20. But chairman, Onim said the Bear one, City and qualifier. The Bear one is the last time in this tournament, Team be elusive first leg by a margin of A2 or more. Out team qualifier to the next stage, 1993-1994. Only do yes our record no. Aston Villa. Aston Villa yes our record no. Chama obotie team bia your friend transmere. Aston Villa lose first leg no by 3-1. Obe winning second leg by 3-1. Then Aston Villa won on penalties. So anytime we are in this competition, anytime we are in this competition, team be winning first leg, by 2 or more goals in the first leg. Man, so team, 8 me advancing to the next stage of the competition against a Newcastle or Etihad. The last 18 matches are City about here a Newcastle. Abra City able of Man City are winning 17 of those 18 matches are or Tasha team one. Your friend a Newcastle. But chairman, dear me sure say I sure bet they say Newcastle may have a goal. Yeah. Say Ruben Diaz as at training. But now check air tabloids now. Almost say one coach in the mono. And our branch friend my gehi ineligible because City register no. Now I'm about first leg maybe. Yeah. And because of that intino, my gehi any available for any selection. Chairman Techobe Hoya. And then Max Aleni no any Kusadom number 4 and 5. So Max Aleni any Kusadov any ball 4 and 5 against Newcastle. Abra Newcastle a year go and now goes to qualify there. Even though Miditum say Man City will qualify, even though say Miditum say finals, ebe Arsenal any Man City there, but one sure bet and then he say the Man City ball better dominate. Newcastle have a go against because backline, centre back partnership with the chairman. Anytime Biana Kusanov, any Max Aleni Bebono, chairman, Omuntimi keep a clean sheet, Edia ball dominate. But City first leg in chairman, City are qualified that. Okay,
Maxwell. I
will say City avoided defeat. I hear 2 or more goals, and they will be in the final, and that will be their first final in 5 years. And I think say Guardiola men will be very strong in this one. But I will say since 2021, our City NJ trophy way before then, Omoje to us 4. And Sana free horn or moon to me NG. Into taking 2-goal lead now, coming at home now. I think they are clear favorite to win this one. And a history so it was City side. The history is that anytime a City basically the holder of this competition Biano say knockout tire, City it may knock you more out. And that has been very, very good for them. Now, City, the last semi-finals are Marco competition way mono. They progress to the final. And when they get to the final, eventually they become champions. And now they are in another semi-final. That history should back them to make it to the final. And let's see what happens in there. But Newcastle ain't get pushovers because they are the holders of this competition. And I'm saying, Christian, what kind in our wanka? Or money kuta competition? Okay. Okay, maybe a man. Omunye pushovers. And that was after 70 years at Jama no Munje domestic trophy. And Omutume a JSA trophy no. Ebi almost they are going because Champions League they are doing well. League they this is where they are also going to fight. But the problem for Newcastle is almost form enye. Form guide is very, very important playing football. Because nobody can tell me say team any form, but ultimately a J championship. It is not easy to come by. Teams say J championship at least any form all season. Crabbe say part of the season no pick form to go. Newcastle form no money say about 90 minutes I abona. Omar draw 3 lose 3 win just 1. So in 7 games I want 90 minutes duration no. Newcastle win just a match. And some statistics they call game winner be answer. It is not good for them to qualify. Again, Newcastle's our problem when they are playing away. The away record says since October, we need 2, draw 1 or lose 6. And Newcastle themselves are highly inconsistent. You will not know what they want to do, chairman. Not that they are unpredictable, but highly inconsistent. It is something they need to also look. Then again, because the last 12 away games for my boy in our competition, I'm keeping just 1 clean sheet. And they say, oh, they acquire against team, it says City almost share a lot of goals on a good day. Now, Semenyo, Enya from Haaland, so after so washer. Now goes from different angles. It's a huge problem for them. And Nuntino, says Semenyo shall go. Semenyo TMA, so shall go. Nani, is a Ghana, the Mupo Mumpo, Semenyo, a star player. And I tell my name, Obiani Ho.
Yeah, star player they think he could, but they say the most informed player Semenyo. The last time I
this is star player Semenyo. On ne Haaland mo ego Thiago we 3 players spend a double figures our Premier League goals.
Okay.
Or break record or Bob big team Man City but what I say. Come up at Arsenal. He was our star. No doubt about that. And found the Abebo. Tottenham they are not the Omoma Brutal. They are not there. Oh yeah, Sam Brutal. Nah, which I say me menka.
Okay.
Near say, Nana don't know about me and now Tottenham. I'm saying Tottenham for a big part. Tottenham, my son. Yeah, Tottenham.
Come on,
okay, my man, and the chairman say, Osha, it's not good for them. I dear Yeman Newcastle, you're head to head. Because almost in cup competition, almost City, they are able to knock City out sometimes. But since 1984, Christian 84, by how many years now? 42 years, if I'm right. Only said Newcastle and City 2 times. 94
you're saying?
84.
84.
42 other.
42 years.
Newcastle and City twice in a single season that. It seems to be so much. And this season also Musha League, Newcastle show 2-1. Interno so comma City in there. Now, like you said, since 2015, 11 losses Etihad and also NS. I think the City will qualify. City will qualify and meet Arsenal. That's what I see. But I think Semenyo also to miss a go. Now or the sparking in your out. Now Newcastle and some 6 away games for my boy chairman. Emu 2 pen a year over 2.5 goals. Emu 2 pen a year over 2.5 goals. Until final, no. Say City qualified the Ben say Arsenal air for the first time in 2020. Na City so for the first time in 2021. It's a mudro being a master. Mo adi amo peno. Monkoye. But say City drew semi-final bio progress. Some progress be as no final cap with the alternative. But what I say? Alternative. But City team way no. Maybe the him says some young go, mammy. Chairman, I'll be very happy. Yeah. I'm trying to be a fan 7 Nelson. I'll say main country Arsenal and also UK say bibia be from Beje Caps nyina into victory parade na ankasa no ono animal be wo ho I will be there tickets in bra hey yawako hey e wo ho ayi kura ye watade ade ko nyina hey she engezo no ye ni brabre no o de bibia be ye Alex Severin our London also main country a victory parade he'll be there with you. NTBB and also budget for trophies in Antino. Inshallah. I have every day I send a message to Mimbisa. Oh, because Minimaju introduced Mimbisa. Only me, more than you. Also, Obecasa, or the Pim Tottenham. Okay, me for the Alkine. Oh, now Casana, the Pim Tottenham. Now, that's now go father say a former president,
That's about
Bob Marley is not supporting Tottenham. What I'm trying to say, Tottenham, the big guys, they support.
Okay.
But team Tottenham on side, you catch it.
Okay, I have a see now. Boyfriend,
Chairman,
you have a call there.
Nyamiadom.
Yanka your car engine was him. Now your car engine, no. Your car was a man that say, Ubia, ni baby, our car. Unim na one engine ye. Na engine say who is a car e bia ho shen ospaki ya manvozi o na go nso ade and obi swaga bet was e boto bru no to ni engine asay na nyoma say engine pa no nyoma mienu engine oil any coolant so when your papa fan matie engine oil so one fan you oil papa e say o kan engine and na obu ha onyusu coolant oyusu nsuo and a good radiation tank in say engine. Say canani adwin say no na say ma engine no e cooli debi. Ko broni ko mu nyina yusu ade fe de coolant. Na ye de nu say ya ngofo ya ngofo ya evita fo bi. You so zio betina na yi. Na nhwehwemu a kire say so de nsuo egu kema. O di nsuo guma. Nsuo ne wepe na e ma engine mu no e we na ache. Tank ni mu we na ache. A say engine in term in Tibia engine also get 15-20 years now. We used to 8 years now starting more problems. It's on Tiasie. And no another red part company at the Seahorse coolant abano. You have a Seahorse ultra cool coolant. What the go engine ma only overheating to quanta on an apai. Say can engine in baby very natching on the quanta on napai. A lubricating water pump no. Ama a year juma said you say Sansona ema engine life no ewa. Ethiopian engine got 10 years now say it will go 15-20 because of coolant now we use no. Today be na cooling engine no. Na lubricating baby ama na kama. Enu nti na come for Seahorse coolant e the amount. Na say unim say darling boy your mixtures in be depending on your car. Na o the coolant na your AOAT, your POAT, your SIOAT, any other approved coolant technologies in now. Na yetimi ye coolant mixture depending on engine no. It will in 50-50. It will also in 33-67. If I the doors and ye change ye ni na. Car bia ni coolant said ye be ye e the amount. Say be use for private car or commercial vehicle, and as a truck, and as a basa. Ninano, Ode, Weni, Eche, Rick Patasoye, and as a baby a ton, engine oil, baby a ton coolant, baby a ton car honey menino, Oka also pay Seahorse coolant. You will Seahorse engine oil and you will Seahorse coolant. Okani mi boma engine no afeball na bojuma. Every episode to be now ton number also free 0544 133 169 0544 133 169. Christian.
Once a man for the insu ne gu mo engine a water tank ni musa. Build insu gu mo an all person system no so no. So betimi akọ.
Okay, sir.
Okay.
Discontinuous you no. Never coolant na ye.
Okokro mo abubu insu ni nyina egu.
Ah, abubu ni. Ya so engine ne di coolant gum. Na cool boni ti kato di coolant. Oh na di cooli ade no.
Ayo mun ko mi no akra mi di insu gu mi di me fa ho sisi akosesa no.
Ah, Constance ya. Na yankwa yanim. Okay, boyfriend Paul.
Chairman,
we have a call.
Nyamiadom.
Nice one.
Dale no musiri.
Omo, everyone say I'm how I doing. Okay. Ma dale, I use some matters. Be white bra. But trust na me on my update kakra on yasem no. Me so hu nyame pa. Hu nyame. Inter schools adie no. O they say in career for oma bani omo for 2 years. Na so far say na ko no say amasasa omuzo no masaje.
Yes. Amazon since 2007. Man me nyina age zona no. But super zonas no na nansa amase ye ya che. Amase mema no jeto aso du so kaya super zonas. Mema no so beje ya but 2015 and omunya da break no when Wesley girls kewege beje and 2018 so mo ntimi anye and so KG beje
but a man manager no magia until say Prempeh College and who cares somebody GTM and so muji biache. But school okuta record pa unyama idea Prempeh College chairman. Intakono Omuzone since 1993 they be omuni the first 29 times. Inti Omayeno the 30th no so beba nte bia no suduru now that record no so the ababeshim till no ade no the amas for yen say a man mema nyine defense wo zone bia mama since 2007 Oma jesa
omo defense na mema defense
17
e wo zone
so say drew into schools ready omo records egu conference nyina ye nyina ye nsa no bia nti e wewa na chamo enra schools ni bia qualify ama insia from both categories no a boys division, a girls division, yenya say schools are qualify. But yemo Christian mo so abaso. Onza nansi omo ba ball no na be 2010 omo maybe da omo buy a Milo the kind of Milo games no. E mema athletics no so omo division ba qualify by super zonas. Nti and so upon memorial for. E teacher mo no atia amas the first. E wo man afem 216 points. So far the best. And a fiscal toss mienu Asanteman miensa Saint Monica's and a Duman and I say when yako we a man from say schools or my qualify no and Tia Ma said D first our man after any day points in a drop 171 and a fiscal sato sumienu or na Santaman dimiensa Oti a Duman and I'm passetia until almost a man from no almost qualify or mobeba. Already anya schools or ma qualified that no so ye fair zone nearby zone 5 no zones ni enum eti nyame yad mo china any fiada so ye benya 30 schools so so beba for zone 2 na yenya 6 top schools from both divisions no almost qualify na next week zone 3 abana 4th zone no I last day ye we are na Saturday no so vast day nti eno so nchamo Nkaria for nya ban.
Omo ban no che mu dan ne sie.
Nkaria 2 days ni nyam so makose. First day, omo ye kire kakra wo stadium wo. When na omo try say omo be wura park ne so kra kọ mpasa atia fo afam. Onso omo so wo kwan ba ko.
Eno video now they are two.
Eno video.
I went live. Mo hwe you know my
according to who be so omo say kan mpasa atia o de ko mo no makosi jama. But entokwa ne de omo ne KSTS. And carrier tech any case minim dentia technical school mienu na omo beku omo bia gate no unza gate you know in a perimeter o to be ba minim do obi e cadet for ni bi no omo access pa abra event e ko so omo ne nam so
na school for ni bi dwane bi fa
say cadet for no so e chesi omo enti bi ko se ne say oduru mo a wonti as a chairman yes na chairman e no aso ne nsuo to ye pa when na no omo ye and no so de wo na chamo nsuo to no nkura no gusu e yehwe nsuo na eto no enkawe on mo atale na ani enuntina en esi Monday no masa aye bi nura ti no say Mr. Amankra on that school federation ano or the ban ebeto omo so to bo so bi beto omo beto eniama akode adasa hwe no bi aturo ba ko no boss car for niti ba ko so atam obi so
also mo pictures nyam cheche omo nyina
obi so atam akonya ni bi na
akonya bi no bu na omo ne ko no
ya bunu no na okuta na odi atwam ho obi so kuta so atoko chairman MC schools bi so e bi be frame omo se blue e be frank carry for no say omo ye kwante de 2 years ban ye de amomo including PE activities ni bibia because so James and maths and science quiz nyina ko say ni nyina ka ho bi because ade a omo aye no 3,000 agubu ama yenka ho asem nwie na mo say ye niam say enti chairman eno no emse KSS so I don't know emse omo so ye tete omo points anase visa because omo ore events no kwa ya mo marere kura ho KSS so anya 2 year band o there was a time na ya mo students in Bas Stadium at athletes no pen na eba enti no so nsama si eno na Mr. Amankra so ejina ne naso a odi 2 year ban ama encarrier sectech ti free na kopim 2027 there enya de omo be represent schools activities bia sports PE ni nyina say sports enya de omo be bi ena na make say ko so omo de maths and science quiz nyina bo omo bi na omo edite omo nchirima na eba no nti wo form 1 na sa afre na be na umba ntako e be so nti obi ba form 1 na wo 3 a o better the warning say when you're careful and just why say KSS Pabeko school you know when you're 0 dear chairman so TV ache guess and so mo
girls no nya 0 member no
member de omunya
the 8th omunya 29 points
na say sports in kwa KSS e confirm na say kwa na football no mo qualify until na no ada omo baby.
Okay, at least the good thing is that suddenly your impression on penny for some cracking the whip no schools no it shouldn't end there. Obi obey you be no ban no now when you film now ye decent
KSS for so much Washington no man ye bibia na career sector still mugu so and they say omodi 2 years am.
Okay, yamra so na and Sambia Basse summer text for Omo as suspended one assistant coach Eric Bequin. Now I want something to say.
Yeah, Chairman Eric Kwabena Bequin who say Omo appointing as junior team coach. Omo youth team coacher. Youth teamer Omo compete with Western region one. Omo division 3 no. One at that first or 19 points.
Oh, okay.
And was higher strikers coach our club nim. Now according to the etno Bekwe echo training krana and once over coach. The strikers coach in a Jumano or no Casacra who
does a man yet?
And I make a who dear ye manaye as a strikers coach. It's a few years why Samates team now. Strikers in Sedan she goes, Chairman. Oh, yeah, Samates team now. Striker Ukuta go Kessia Imano Mama. Miami player or bought my youth. Only Kuta 5 goals. Now, but another my player be Atonsu Benteke, Christian Ajeni Boateng. So kind of ball or call heart of flyers. To Kanko, Chirac F. Kinyapen. Nti omuna ase goes to a work club nim. Na chamo asama abasisi ane se oma e de suspension atono so se sisi no. Omo sin subordination na so ntia asem ade oni kwa so wo ye no ye. Omo be rules ni ade. E na ebiemu nso no. Omo e de na ma omati disciplinary committee a no pay ya omo ne Bequin ye meeting den. But komo so a ya wuroma ya di so ne se Bequin so a train resignation letter. E se omo gu nanimu ase. E internal issue se bibi mpo ho a e wo se mo frɛ no but mo de akoto abonte se mo suspend no.
Yeah.
Nti eno no ohu ade apote so a wa ya mo suspend ni nti ono so e de ama ne lawyer me mo lawyer ba kudiana.
Lawyer be.
Safudu ka ho.
Esquire.
Yeah, Esquire so assembly mu a omo hwe na omo so adrage Samates team no enso akọ emranim se omo so agu omo plan. Yes.
Okay.
We defamation ana.
We any defamation. Omo is on babe say truly we breaching any ethics ana ya. No matter say bia say uni obi adwuma untimi sorry pregopem ensakeno o sign employment contract bia there are clauses that protects the employer, there are clauses that protects the employee. Also a protection here both ways. 7 predia said to say ogo sign contract and I say a contract bia mko sign na bia darling Paul ogo jiska na darling Paul bia memano 20 cedis. Na me matro mu say darling Paul contract am na yen so wantimi anya nwia meji me 20 cedi na sa interest account. That is a protection to the employer because only or advancing the sika.
Yeah,
so there should be some protection. A protection to the you know say employee in say unlawfully me try go say masake o scan go am na one fa another confirm sika bremia. I also contract ne stipulate you say wo sake me unlawfully I keep the scan me dia.
Yes,
am no kra no metimi asa file for charges agibia ka ho for unlawful sacking and breach. It's 2 things in Tibia. Omo behem say abranche ne ya man ho kwama na anye n'adwuma and e dia fa ho asake no.
So we dey almost suspension.
I know they are suspending no. I know you feel say omo gu ne ho fin. Oti ase. It didn't nyina na me. Say be siako. Okay, it didn't say no. Dale boy breme. Come on. Now you go take some John Peso no so ka. Near Roman so. Our ore friend Titi Brothers Isaac Tete. Nejuma couldn't different TT brothers no. Aha na wakasa I'll say lack of seriousness. And I'm a Ghana football no come from players no see local players no omunye serious cra. Oh yeah you got create a man status omo put on friend na no I train jeans akon ato no to. No I need to rasta. Now I just say slide the video yi umuna 7 predators. That's a go dey Nejuma kwa no ye that's omo ball. Osi ni nyina ka ho ye beba so. Ene ensama hodo a eno so aha.
Chairman and no meeting also Julius Benemuna why the first meeting
how to look new MD
yes now meeting as no chairman na board chairman or fed Togbe Afede new MD Julius Benemuna no ho has a new accountant your friend Mr. Anthony Boache na ho auditor no your friend Mr. Richard Owusu head of finance your friend Mr. Inkum. Chairman, the entire meeting the course no nyina no and say house of folk player welfare house of folk salaries house of folk sikasem bibia besesa Julius Benemuna ba entenra omo trase di dim komo se first na Togbe chira check no dia mo mfa nkonye we ya se nyina to betwa has Julius Benemuna behwe die here so mo yema players no obehu head of finance no ma kruchire bibia e de akwa Togbe new accountant no so aba Mr. Anthony Boache e je se asisi kasem no bibia be wano
okay
omo di ko Togbe o Togbe hwema no ateke no ayi check banyan na da ho enti eno die free house folk aso eba Chairman Benjamin Asari. Now say na wudi nkomo about catch them young no. Benjamin Asari House of Folk goalkeeper Black Stars #1. Wakwako donated to House of Folk catch them young for no. Nkrano. Now say na say bi me hu video bi nim say bi agare da so wa. House of Folk abas nkrano. Yeah. We mo ko House of Folk game. Yeah. I think Bass is near 5 kra. Why na say I say because consume be omo the stadium omo the crown bet now a good step but the new say quiet just games okay so what I say I also omo take steps say be even say school bell crown na meet me I use it easily be a D&D maybe a D&D for AP and omo games in the houses imagine say be maybe omo invite kotoko maybe kotoko place economy crown AP bibi sa mu emankrano team no hodo be room yeah what I say I they get to know the players if you want to change this scrum and crano any side no and then side I say Tottenham Hotspur need Chelsea near Ivona and Grandia too oh we have to book buses to quad so how about because I say crowd is when you 6 crowd oh want to sound crano out the because say anya ni sa in the next 10 years but is a virtual support. Yeah. It's all via na the also the support because I want from stadium no. And no the ball show must so many no so. Almost you biara especially clubs no. Men ko clubs no. Ya kwatufo. Dodo na yeah. Clubs no dodo na any referee say football no a business. Uri say Nansen bi there was an offer that went to a club. An offer went to a club that there is a player. Oh, you'll be player. And I'll say, yeah, deal that man. But deal no is totally because unya Premier League games. I got 3 games to the end of the Premier League. Wo unko relegation. Wo unji league. So give the boy minutes so that we can sell him plan area. Yakoton no what the percentage. Wanye kwabraneti wanye area media uni hwi intra uni hey abrofo no mo ball because you don't know anything. If you get to understand football now say Enzo Maresca can say or no play of ball no sports science wanna say Chelsea better get team say money more than 70 minutes. 70 minutes on starting man pressure zone in film. Or no didn't would coach no because you able together. That same player, somebody was able, the same people were able to move the player to Kotoko.
Get Kotoko to give the player the minutes. They have sold the player to Middlesbrough. Kotoko 50,000 cool chop, $50,000. Wabra say team no who know yes can crash Kotoko.
I say clubs man how who say come so they are not serious. I say concert no more ball pa ball na deal we aba into onyeska you know the ball.
When first get no me you say and the dreams because they understood the game. They understand the game, right? When who decide the way come jijima. Business yo.
And I say we cry the account.
Okay, say maybe Kotoko strike bi. And the dreams and near brain holding the zomo pen. Me fino. Dreams and near brain apparently says it dreams for no man dig my boy no.
Yeah.
What's that boy Kotoko player?
Joseph so has a folk. Joseph so. Omo kofa no ton.
What you say? It's almost a no bar more player no. Omo ton na omo 1-2. No me ka. Enti born any business na eko. Enye duro nka ball ho. Eduro no. Omo tell you eduro so di otinyimfu ye eduro na otinyimfu. Ba ball na obi esunsum be obi esunsum go ye nyina be ka bom no. Eye very difficult say we eduro me to influence a ball. And I have to look at them very brilliant. Teams are can starting picky. Sebia who was Samatex, who ebia bebiani, who takwa. Mbete say nkra. You best stand kra man kra. Serbia nkra no more community no. They fall in love with the team at that young age. No more they grow. Hey, yeah, it try stadium around. Obia turn around stadium and me community biya pebo.
Supported team B.
Ozay.
Almost supported team B.
Ozay.
Almost supported team B.
It's home pebo out there. Almost pebo because Ozay. It's what you are exposed to. It's your more as a vote for us. Yeah, chairman.
But chairman, player now can ask him. No him say Middlesbrough. I don't feel no. Video new was on me asha.
Aye.
I'm on veiling no.
My stills. Was that copyright? Someone got you.
I'm on veiling no. Ain't Kotokwaje 10%.
Now what you?
Team the chairman. Onan the casa and so more.
Coach.
No player no get more. Player no everybody.
Player no.
Enti far kakra no man na je kakra ma omo na 50.
Ai na wonko.
O ma ya sabe.
Ai that's ana Middlesbrough na on veli no ni gira ono. Oko.
Not used to well Henne. Ni din no.
I dey say sir Nkofu yi Samba Stars.
Yeah, Samba Stars.
What him say is Premier teams no crown and reach out to them say Samba for you say more project the players cause then I'm which my abo they should either reach out to them or also reach out or say coach and say onye na coach we na 4 months ni entry the catch man no the abani so ye can be mom me say omo anka so more problem gan run out can near can about the venues were land as ma can me hear video no be me read where rough near no home ball. These are the different. The problem is that rough near but seeing the same results as home ball. How can people come and tell us a player on your bimo? 3 matches to go, chairman. Unko relegation. Wa unko baby. Manimbo bina onya deal na team ninyeska coach in the derby. It's a coach with 7 chairman 7 predators. One real no ya baby for. Obe huni so any panic now, but not or say obi destiny and obi career. Chama, you understand? Ain't now say a pamo ma require fast pam. Missing ka Premier League clubs no. F in the crown nanke so mo reach out to your friend say Samba for no. Sa ye who say mo to me my deals my players. And almost so the whole kwa. Enye North Africa honey Asia.
Now somebody play about who call Strasbourg.
Yes.
Emma Fabrizio Romano.
Yeah.
And I announce it somewhere.
Yeah.
Samba Stars Academy.
It be called Chelsea.
Because of Mati Academy, no. Born you were born a community. When you are in it, you are in it. Only more. No, I could take it. The oil is all booby womb. A no pushing said you with mommy. Because agents for the culture say that deals are every agent won't mean yet.
Yeah.
No, what Tosama, another agent say Yenny and Chescano. Yenny and Che. And the guys behind the Samba Stars are there. These are boys, young men.
And what they are doing is
these are young men.
They are building future for Ghana football. because all these young boys are more Europe. Also, in recent time, most of the players are free and want to be in Europe. Because South Africa has until we move Europe near there in the next 10 or 2-3 decades, you're basing a lot of players who are European who come and even play for our Black Stars.
Exactly.
And they say FN Crown and Kamu embrace.
I know maybe not coach Freddie Bayer or Kase also Kotokone has no other teams, no many break youth teams.
Exactly.
Because players no say when you no crime number ball main team now. It me selling them to the international market at that young age maybe all corona who did home. For instance, party tabayu fune did you oh one and say kudus onya deal to a right to dream for kwaje bami onward transfer any side well let's just hope that our clubs they will learn something from it. And this is the boy Summer Stars boy boy in height in Bibia yeah. When I go Strasbourg no when I go Strasbourg no aye. I'm going to call Chelsea Academy.
And now what?
I'm going to call
Chelsea.
Jalilu Alhassan. No, a friend of morning nickname.
Jalilu.
Baby.
My academy. Omunyanya 2 years. Omunyanya 2 years. On players. I call Chelsea. He's one of the best 6 players.
Nyamia Domsoa March April. Another big one. Basu. Players. Entire team ni ko UK. Moko about 10 matches, chairman.
I'm young, but now I'm saying for Unimo. Back one Rhys James agent.
Oh, yes.
On Michael Antonio agent.
Michael Antonio Claudia, who UK right up here. Omodini DBM say academy no or Michel Antonio.
I'm telling you,
yes,
academy too. Only Christian to go Chelsea. Christian to go Newcastle. Yes, uncle for
Fabrizio treat you.
That's the level connection. I don't know. It's a team. No about class who player we say now you build the bond. Also you boys were almost a yard. Every one come academy who about you only deal with that on the Premier League near Nabibia. Now so they build a whole small team now. But and you go drew, you discuss back where drew. So drew run and say, wait no more. Or the darling boy, you're not call
they all can almost say teams no more youth team, the Kotko will be, house will be. I was saying Kakotko has a Tom youth team players, no. And yes, got the both Premier Team no Brano or Munye. Ain't he? Oka Dreams FC. Oka Kwame Peprenimo. Come on, sorry, working face and the Dreams here quick or more pen because or more cotton and you play but more ton and yes, Kababa show mu Dreams FC. Ain't he so ya Kotoko? Nabia money this kind of agents. Me enya da bond na play a BPA chairman obetima kwa koton na saying 5-10% Fatau Ishaku Dreams omu fado no ma koton
from Stephens okaya na so ko no se kokora akogiba omu je no aduma
pano mu kakra ombenya kakra it also mo take that business aspect na say
okay yeah because World Cup World Cup
sanka me de ayimu de ni wie kotokode kakra bi
wie kotokode no na ye kotokode big game this weekend kotokode Aduana Stars
e bono house so bebo Saturday on say league game ni ho
I saw the free you only no true life for them
house league game ni ho NTNFA Cup no so mu mobi but on bebo friendly match Saturday nyame ya adoma
darling Paul so hardwin
chairman ade UIT
ade has also bobo Africa o me do bobo Africa
o mo friendly match
okay you
Kodoko NTNFA Cup has a friendly match chairman Kodoko supporters chairman Solomon supporters front no on say no more appointed advisory board
yeah
chairman o mo kira kwa akoma Kodoko IMC ne say omo pese omo de omo advisors no ebehie omo
okay
no mo boa etoto adwene ehwe ekuo no nkan kro entilete na nya akodu IMC ni ho akaso mo ebenya responsible from the IMC
oh my advisory board
Professor Kenna Munyina
Professor Kenna Dr. Siedu Dr. Ho,
easy chairman.
Honorable Badgeman.
Honorable Badgeman, former board chairman. NSC.
Digital.
Smart move. I think that's smart move. I also mushia no more any more be brave because kotoko supporters management disconnect no.
Chairman to us.
Yentie John Pencil answer. Says a Ghana say World Cup na ekoro. That's a group we win say.
A group no. We need two near ya draw one.
We need two near draw one. Ever say why? Panama. Yes, Croatia and England about draw. Sana who can without ball.
Chairman.
What's ever say Panama? England about draw. Yes, Croatia. 7 points. And the other group.
Be a mission will be Serbia mo check on.
Ya don't tell me on.
Na Croatia so wombi.
Oh yeah, we say.
Croatia na ntetu no mo team. Basuka mo na be ma.
Oh yeah, group no.
World Cup no mo
dis. Oh yeah, paper so e pa ni asa.
And they FIFA
we are the lowest ranked team.
But yes, so you continental trophy chain Panama money. See, as you baha, yaje Afcon 4 Panama ne omuko masa papa.
Say you go 2000 so look at US ni check mo baby no mo dey.
Omuko no mo nya
group na Panama.
Okay, you take John Pencil somehow Kafa Ghana group
now. It's a very good. Why I say it's good. When you look at 2006, a group like this. When you look at 2010, tough one. You know when the group is tough, it always brings the best out of the team, the Black Stars. So for me, it's a good one. Will help us prepare well, and also the players know the task ahead. And have a big boys, good players who always can stand for everything. Looking at how we finish up with the World Cup qualify, it was back to back. We never lost a game those stages. So that confidence is still there. We only pray that the boys will come up like before. No injuries will disturb them, no chronics and all. But we believe that when we have them solid, all is going to be well for us.
And yeah, Jabez was say, Monka 2006, Monka 2010. Ghana in your group are DB and did the best out of Ghana. But we are saying, Yamunya, Tiadre Momo, Toronto, Yabaho. Yababe Shep Panama first game, no. You are a Boston. We are so England, we are no more. Semenuna Bona. Chai. You are Croatia and Pennsylvania. Oh, there's a Ghana qualified here, Queen. Now some countries no nim na kwaya you ha. Yo. But say ohun is Ghana be koye nim e wo World Cup.
Where we can go far because why I said that we have experience. 2006 we did so well. That's 2016, 2010 quarterfinal, and we believe that we can go and up to semi to final. We can do that. We only want the Ghanaians now for the way for us because without them we can't do it. We can't do it alone. We respect their voices. We listen to their voice. So we cannot do it alone. That's what I can say. But with this World Cup, we will go far. Only when we have more support from our people and do the right things. First, we have to go through the group stage, and from group stage, then we're taking one at a time. But I believe group stage we will go through. When we pass group stage, we are going.
Okay, I'll say. You pass group stage in the NSN one on the Yako. Into when did
Panama could free Brazil Muzum one beer. Bize Bolivia money on South America for no hard done. We no money Mexico for near almost a bit me as home.
Oh, okay.
Dear, you bet me as home. But Ukonya South American, South America for the Brazil is also a three. Any Uruguay about twice, near me and show. But a bano, we Croatia for more Serbia for Munya and Bosnia, only Hungary, and Bosnia for no. Dear, born a fair, you best show.
Okay, now with regards to World Cup squad, no, on the Zaman forecast, so to other Mesrawa. On the Zor Sassam Grofo.
Yeah,
that's all you play. What now? I am Mesrao. Nature show me because what I work up Rukobi. Now, I know you have John Pencil, who is one of the assistants of the Black Stars. Then he expected from a World Cup, squad, no, or say surprises.
Of course, it's not good for us, but we as coaches don't depend on only 2 or 3 players because we have millions of players who want to play for the Black Stars, millions of players who are playing their trade in outside Ghana and also the local league. Everyone is doing well, so we are not only focusing on players who are playing outside because we have the players who are playing local league who are also performing, and those who are playing Europe, they are also performing. And the way we do our structure, we have players who are on standby. When we brought Sibo, nobody knows Sibo, and now we all know that Sibo is one of the the key players in the midfield. So for us, there will be a lot of surprise. I mean, everyone who is a Ghanaian who is playing, who is performing well, it's also welcome to play for Ghana.
Ejani John Peso, the Anyaka about World Cup. You want to go to the World Cup? Asama making many sabi omo ye juma. Omo only businesses. Omo any income be. Many mo na mo kasano. Sabi mprediasa. Enye obi a ogoto oni fie e de akọ World Cup. E de akọ World Cup na make kan wasem. Latina Travel and Tours say per their track record inti e won say omo so ye na offer na World Cup no mdoko na nhyehyɛ na omo ye no enye sabi nhyehyɛ ze ngofo die bi in 2006, in 2010, in 2014 omo under 2014 kwa de omo na Ghana ban mo responsibility mo the parliamentarians o Ghana nyom na omo na de omo call World Cup no the last World Cup e call you say omo na GMPC for ene e for the down omo say omo mfa omo nkrofo ne omo customers cocoa board no nyina de omo customers mo omo na omo de omo tukwan e de omo. Now this time omo say de omo ye ne friend World Cup and business trip. Omo de nya World Cup no kwa ya go show World Cup and omo say ye business trip. It is saying omo ye no omo 2 packages. Package if I don't want 3 grand sir. Yo USA only. Omo USA and Canada only. And so and Canada only so na de omo ye nie. Omo say omo visa assistance. Omo ma visa tie. Omo ma visa assistance nti. Titru say be adu nti no tena brochi dada. Kenya o tena brochi ya na nkoda organ ha na o ni companies ya ono sa no. Ono mo pe no. Obu ho a o central market o shop kama obu e wadwuma unya kaba ko World Cup bi. Na who the way to go about it. We don't number ni be ma. Obu ho a Tony cars o yesikani o bonade oni bibidi. Almost at this time the omo ye ne say omo do ko World Cup no omo be your business expo. I be ma wotime interacting with businesses. Tie bia you bia o to kasa. Oho no omo chacho bi omo auction ayifo yi bi na no ma partner na o to cars free ho. Say bi obu on so a ofa ne oma. Eti a business and pleasure ana World Cup. Obu on so no the business no o businessman but no pay business no do World Cup. Ni nyina no se be down mo. Na enhyehyɛ no ma ye no. I'm saying USA only no. Visa for USA and what you man no be. I'm USA knows about 2 games or Baku or Boston and a Baku so Pennsylvania. 82 games in my ticket on Bemau. Accommodation, travel insurance, return ticket, Zebonica return ticket. A data ticket the only call no asadia ba. Aha. Any business networking opportunities. It comes away, you know. First 50 people I'm contact you no. I'm say nipa ba ku bia no omo je $5,590 tie $5,590 and no ticket ka ho ticket adi tu kwa ne ka ho ticket adi go hebo ka ho visa no ho nsensem o mbebo nyina eno nso ka ho eti eno no mo package a omo say eno no USA and Canada. It's just all the World Cup 3 matches in here. First match, I be Mukumo. I can say Toronto. Toronto.
BMO page. Or downtown.
Nikumo no. I say you go to Chilema. I do all. Eti first match no BMO no. And no Nubi. Second match, I was Gillette, Foxborough, and Zubakobi. Now Pennsylvania last match and so I go heavy. And then you know so and no say Sani me and Sano and also package in here. Visa for Canada and US. 3 match tickets in accommodation, travel insurance, and a return flight ticket. The chess ticket ode ko asaba na and no boy $6,990. That is almost $7,000. $7,000 you be almost 80,000. It's like 800 million. Aha. You know say almost target business people. Wow, yeah, Juma. Ubia business. But yeah, Juma you kama because omone US embassy for na arrangement ni Canada for na omode statements ni ye omo ko kire say sebi we nya nkrofo a omo tu kwan a omo go shim party ase Intimate na number ni amefa number ni tuda. Yede Latina for number ni tuda na mesre. Je number no sɛ de be ya betimi nyomo adi nsawoso. Latina number no 0244 260 789 0244 260 789. Na Andy Oma sweye ewon kan Alisa Hotel honomo omo Alisa Hotel it was friend number na enyo mundi eyensa wo so anankita ho na bibia enkoso Adrian
Kovi
na no politics kaka amfa bad bending
afa
the
most important thing is SLA candidate very well. I mean, it was tough, but Nyamiadom, SLA, at the end of the day, they never come boom together as one party now.
So now,
I'm a national youth spokesperson for Team Ken.
Team Ken, okay. Oh, nice.
Yeah, Juma, we did what we had to do. But then the delegates no don't much you see and they say, Omo pese
not about yes,
so it's all good. I mean, yes, yes, sports no. Well, I wouldn't say Asante Kotoko there. And one thing any other time, if you be faha. Aduana game na very important to us. Nadia Asati Beba hon chain na nako can win those kind of things. But for now, there we think say Niama Kakra 2 year Kotoko. I mean, that's the only challenge we have, and some of the stakeholders misplaced priorities because to be on my and maybe for instance. But the good thing I'm hearing today is about this advisory board. Say omutimi because we've had most of time. Yenya bibisada. Yenya patrons. Omuka circles and I say supporters front no. But omutimi enfa bibianya obi on ma o catch na edino the edward be ma catch or say yes mege. But sometimes depends on your leadership no. And niema omubeye be ma sampenyfo no so enya more GD say e was say omode omu hope na shem na omode omu time eshem. We've had even Kotoko board, we've had big people, but at certain point. And you know what we have to do is say, with the advisory board, but what we need now, and see, be making sure say, you're very serious, I'm almost hamping for you, Dinya Kesia, very well established in the system, no. I don't see anything wrong, so management be meeting. I mean, they definitely would have certain things. So I'm gonna put it down. But
almost suggestions,
exactly.
Supporters front.
Exactly. Kudos to the new chairperson, no, Solo. I will try so be push, but we are hoping so bet me any year. And yet, I know any idea Jumano. At the end of the day, you won't say stadium no nipa ne makra. Kovi at me last time, I was shocked. Say I could talk about game Kumasi. Na me kwa kudi Sunday if you full watch show, we don't have a game. I was shocked, like what? So there are a lot of things I was say. Some people are a good our branding and promotion. Because team, to be honest, we don't see the team anywhere. Even social media cry think say Kodoko be crap ajune almost say social media compete with them instead of taking advantage of the social media. And it's terrible. We have to sit up say beyond more involving crophobia say past people cry or more involve you more from experience any or more personality so M1 and pushy and I think so we can make something better. Secondly, you work up no go yeah, Tremo.
Bad
ball games. No, there were a lot of activities. I was
activities also me bro near Cheliana, the Gianiana, Sagana, San Shepanamaria.
I turn over there, and good thing is that a summertime.
Yes.
Into barbecues already. It was town. Any did that.
Parties are
hodo. Be any did it. More bad idea. More baby bright. In fact, it made me say dear. Me here say dear. And yeah, how many days?
Dampo.
Mr. Mumma Daho. More space. Down in your time, because it's been a while. Say you me shower outside your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Some know they would have no shower.
They shower you as
watching this.
What this year?
Yeah, shower this.
Time fine.
Yes, I got to ask. The only thing is also from Boston to Philly. It's about 6 hours drive.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
Yeah.
I mean, once you bought a Indian way and
you bought
yeah.
Said you have a Worcester.
Worcester, so they say
from Worcester to Foxborough Stadium.
Yeah.
About 30, almost 40 minutes drive.
Oh.
It's in a saying you have a Worcester or come a castle no near more. Oh, Kwame Kessin, open national.
You see a lot of people.
Shoe more are not to come. Oh, over the pa. Maestro, so.
Yeah.
What can be you choose our planet FIFA?
No. You go plan here.
Kotokoni, you are planning nowadays.
World Cup.
Planet FIFA for no cry.
No free honor, you free Worcester honor. You by me Pennsylvania honor. Maybe I'm more Pennsylvania because you're now by my Jersey.
Yeah.
Oh, your Jersey, what that? Next year, drive from Jersey to Pennsylvania 1 hour 30 minutes, 2 hours.
Oh yeah. Short crowd.
US no quite 1 month now. But I say, who need me? Are they?
Come on, of water. Come on, of water.
Wait, Maminya Aiba. I say, Abuchet, no. Yana Edding, especially over winter. Obia Shani Demusa, OBMP and Kobebia. Inti. A group be on my from Ultimate Gentlemen United.
Okay.
Ultimate Gentlemen United. Omo de ye events papa ina or Canada on my.
Oh, okay.
Na nyame ya doma a year Val's Day program ya omo ye no 15th of February. Adiachi a holiday, a long weekend.
Okay.
It is from Friday na a very long weekend. Kwakosi nyame ya doma Monday no.
Okay.
Into the Sunday no na ye dinner no. Ye dinner no e was Chateau de la Jardin. Obuye ni mo. Chateau Le Jardin obia ni mo e Woodbridge ye be share mo obia starting on 20 ticket na nyame adom Sunday ye na e bi share ho because here dey jai be politics kakra nyame adom ye di second enti no ye go back until next week nyame adom dey na e ba kopie honom Sunday no dey ye na e be share mo say ultimate for no programs bia ye big program be o me
program bia is sold out
boat cruise no
okay
big all the time
I know when so cry no MC Big Douglas.
Hey, doggy.
Big doggy, oh you brutal.
Heavy guy.
Big doggy. Oh yeah, too much.
Oliver Bay.
Big doggy. Great guy.
Your best say Yami Aduma 15th no. Big. Now I said the match.
Okay. MC Big Douglas, MC King K. DJ Busy, DJ Shorty, over there. When Andy Yaku Bayana. Andy has also embassy. Embassy. Maybe say be here, be a man or Uncle Crow wins you. True. Also, bravo.
3 days, but 2.
So, Andy Zokobaqua. The camera, there's a credit cameraman did it. Big charm. Yay, Bomb Guabuji. I'm just playing him Guagua, which I storage. Okay, Andy, Baba for our current yes.
Chamo na be gusua kai hostels na war KNUST or KSTU Christian Service Sanso na Amstead Garden City and Ghana Baptist University. Sir Kenny Rose egusua promo start December ogusu ye edema hostels nti we ye catch owners no and afi hostel managers ni nyina say mama den say mo be free Ken Rose esanse ogusua o hye full coverage setup edema hostels Sanso na network connectivity no onye hwe o hye ma wa wanye hwe e free to be so what the answer be free e Ken Rose internet solution na ono so abaye edema hostels number no 0208282810 0208282810 onya free Ken Rose obeba no be ni nyina kama enso etimi dia ma na you few of the birthdays wa hantino ma memfa eno enka ho na yen sorry enko na say happy birthday ekwa dia ma agenkwa military officer the United States of America. On one side, the CEO of Agenkwa Foundation. In fact, and me who the picture them who says I know or me snap na say me so ba Kumasi or call a lot of the hospitals donations out do ma me for ma wo for nya nyu because of sikase mu no ko tuatua yi o mu nyina. Me who the picture we na mu so me who the name nyina o me snap. Agenkwa, the CEO of Agenkwa Foundation. Happy birthday to you. Now, Diogus
so a woyɛ no so kɔ so ana yɛ ebia ne sɛ meka sɛ sɛ mehu koraa da ntimi hu picture da mehu sɛ ɔyɛ the same person. Happy birthday to you Ajenkwa. Sanso and happy birthday Kodiama ADO2 Kwatin Nicholas ADO2 Kwatin Nicholas ewo Kumasi Metro Fire Station Edum KME eho ena owo ene eye ne birthday ti yemfa akonya we so nan we hye Kwatin enso a special happy birthday to you Kwatin Yankopo Inshallah pa ye kwa enim no Docas enso eye teller ewo Fidelity Bank KNUST branch ene eye sister Docas enso birthday na Paki Junior ene say young wishing a special happy birthday ti Auntie Docas happy birthday to you Nyankopo Inshallah pa na unsisi okama ena fei set enso ewo UK also say yemfa special happy birthday enfama Ama Ajiman ewo London ti Ama Ajiman so yemano special happy birthday ene Nyankopo enkoso na unshira Ama Ajiman yepa and finally we Kodiama Marvin Yeboa Esiama abofrey ene no nya 4 years Marvin we efri o maame Elena ose dakwa our NIB Edum branch and ose ne ba no 4 years and wanyanti Marvin Yeboa Esiama happy birthday to you Nyankopo nshira pa achamu.
Okay, all right. Yamba calls yamrena so sebetafaka kabe 5 bi yamfa 5 calls we can 1 minute but yentrase any tell because and then them say time no na time no yafa I'm say tell for already am some the chief producer say and yenya time nti we so yentimi afa calls na na mo dia cheye yen so so nje mu ma DJ ambitious and so honum also normally na said in kadebia at the time no ma ne unfortunately we say the ABC nya Edwin by no they say you dey more time le kakra edema no nti mo fanche nyame adoma chena ihia ye dey